Hashtag anniversary. Hashtag anniversary is going to enter you to win some Dragon Shields here tonight. Hashtag anniversary. Hello.
Hello, 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 hello.
Oh, good evening there. How are you, sir?
I'm good, man. How are you, man?
Good. Hashtag anniversary is going to enter you to win some Dragon Shields. That is because it is the 25th anniversary of Dragon Shield. Check this out. They sent Jake and I a little present for their 25th anniversary. Nice wooden box here. And inside there is, let me spin it because there's an effect.
Oh, please be a mana crypt.
It's not a mana crypt, but it is a really spinny bottle of stuff.
Wow, look at it go. Wait, I can't see you. It's all right. I'm watching you on the stream. Wow, look at that go.
Hashtag anniversary.
Wow, what is in there? That looks like some
Dragon piss.
There's like a some sort of effect.
Dragon. Piss of a pearlescent dragon.
That's pretty sweet. That looks very, very fancy. So what exactly is this? What are we looking at here?
I don't know. It's Cloudum. 0% gold. Sin alcohol free. Sans alcohol. 750 mils. I don't know, Jake.
Oh, cool.
It's something.
Oh, that looks fun.
It's something from over there, across the pond, where our friends are stationed, making their Dragon Shield sleeves.
Dragon Shield, easily our longest sponsor of the channel.
Absolutely, they are.
We've been using those sleeves forever. We love those sleeves. And so thank you to Dragon Shield for sending this and thinking of us.
Hashtag anniversary is going to enter you to win some sleeves. Not this bottle, but this bottle is full of magical warm pee.
I'm happy that that bottle made it all the way over here. That's pretty sweet.
Yeah, kind of crazy. When we're together next, we'll crack it open and see if we like it.
Yeah, we'll see what to do with it.
Chat. Hashtag anniversary is going to enter you to win some Dragon Shields. Thank you to our sponsor, Dragon Shield. Also, thank you to our sponsors of the channel, Card Conduit. Best place to sell your MTG cards. And thank you for sending us to San Francisco Command Fest.
Yeah, that was a
good
time.
Woo!
That was
we
a
got
good time.
Killer video coming at y'all in a few weeks. That's a longer piece that we're going to take some time with. But that trip was dope, and we're going to be talking about it a little later tonight.
Shout out to Chicken Richard. Shout out to Walter.
Zach.
Shout out to the beautiful, wonderful Zach G.
Zach G.
And who else did we run into there that was from the channel that we hung out with?
Scott was there.
Yeah, man, Scott, yeah. So
tons of people came up and said,
really, really fun seeing Scott, the Lord of Dice.
Lord of the Dice.
As we go to more of these events, it's worth noting that we're going to figure out how to allocate time better so that we're able to have like more meaningful patron time, because it was like we got to kick it with Chicken and Walter, and we played some late games with them, but yeah, we would have liked to jam some more games, especially with Zach and Scott. Scott was looking for some games as well, so that's going to be something that we try to do in the future more thoughtfully. So just in case anybody was like, damn dude, I didn't get to see Jake and Joel but for one game, definitely on our radar.
Either I don't think I saw Jake and Joel there either. That's how it felt.
See, here's the X factor, bro, and I want to tell this story because it's like you go to these events, and what you don't anticipate now is like there's a little bit of an X factor of like people will recognize you, and there's like a little bit of like a molecular kind of like within this niche.
Wow, Jake braggy, so braggy right now.
Recognizability.
Wow, cocky.
I know, it's awful.
Constantly
it's awful.
I'm just I'm so fucking popular.
Well, it's just tough trying to juggle all of the different kinds of things. So anyway, it's something that we're mindful of.
Shit.
I
know it is, man. I'm just giving you shit, man. It's definitely something we have to be mindful of. When we plan a day of shooting specifically, Jake and I have to like go mental mindset. If anybody comes up, we go, hey, I'd love to talk to you tomorrow, but right now we're shooting this video and we got to finish it.
Right.
So that's what it is.
Yeah, and patrons actually at the enthusiast level, or as I like to call it, the enhanced level.
Enhanced patrons!
The level 10. Ooh, Zach G getting the giveaway.
Zach G, congratulations on behalf of our sponsor, Dragon Shield's 25th anniversary. We're going to send you a pack of Dragon Shields. DM me on Discord, and I'll send you pictures, some options. You can tell me what you want. Chat, we also want to thank our other channel sponsors, Drip Shop. Speaking of Drip Shop, we've got a show on Saturday. This is a busy week,
Wait,
y'all.
I have to, after you do this, I have
did you
to
not finish that story? I'm so sorry.
I just wanted to say, no, I was just saying that patrons at the $10 level or the enthusiast level are enjoying a really fun video about buy listing. So if you want to check that out, there's an uncut version of a video that we did where we talked about buy lists. We were making a video for Card Conduit. It's part of that video, so it's part of the bigger video. So if you're like, man, I'm not a patron, but I want to see what he's talking about, that's going to come out, in the coming weeks. Probably we have to compile some footage and come up with something good. And then but for people that want to just jump in there and hear what Mitch had to say at it was Emerald City. Mitch had Retro, a really fun, he had a really fun breakdown of like buy lists, do's and don'ts, things that you can do to just save yourself time. So if you want to find that video, you could go over to Patreon. There are videos each week that come out over there, and or video, I should say. There are video that come out each week over there on Patreon. So if you want to jump in there, and if you just can't get enough Jake and Joel, that's a good spot to go to get a little bit more.
Gotta mention our channel sponsor, Drip Shop. We will be live over on Drip for our second show ever this coming Saturday at 9 p.m. Eastern. There's a link pinned at the top of the chat. It's like probably right there. I'm pointing to, if it's I'm pointing right, it's probably like right there. There's a link at the top of the chat, pinned, blue banner. That is the link to our next show. And it's also a link where if you haven't signed up for Drip yet, you are going to get free Drip credit given to you when you make an account. So far, I think the record I've seen is $17. I think there might be more.
Yeah, so you'll get that, and you could just use it for signing up. And we're going to have stuff that you can buy. There's a fun game that's going to be going on. There's also going to be 36 packs of Outlaws of Thunder Junction collector boosters given away.
Yeah, y'all, we're giving away 3 entire collector booster boxes.
That's
3 entire collector booster boxes.
And I'm just gonna say, our last stream topped out over there at about 100 people. So if you hang out long
we gotta
enough,
crank it.
you're probably gonna get a giveaway here or there.
I want to get 150
I know Tiny Bones is taken off. We've also got the there's a bunch of some raised foils in this set.
Yeah, dude.
There's some really good cards.
There's a lot of value right now in this set that seems to be either holding or trending upward, which is very
part
unlike
of this stream
sets.
as well.
Yeah, we've got a lot to dive into with Thunder Junction, both from a playability and a collectability aspect. And we got to talk about that pesky vault that's just making all of our minds go, what's happening? Did Steve make a deal with the devil?
There's a
he also Steve texted me he opened a JAJAM today, the JAJAM from the mythic Outlaws big score set. He was like, this was the first pack I opened.
Like a pack?
Yeah, because Steve doesn't ever stop opening only heat. So anyway, y'all, the Drip
Shop, a hard card to get out from under. Let me just say that.
The link is right there, pinned at the top of the chat. Go RSVP for our show. It looks really good to our sponsor over there if we've got RSVPs on that show. So do me a favor, just click on it. If you've already got an account, click on it, go RSVP real fast, and then come back. If you haven't got an account, we'll remind you at the end of the stream. Go make an account, get your free credit. See us on Saturday at 9 p.m. Like Jake said, we're giving away 3 entire collector booster boxes of OTJ. We're going to be doing dual pack giveaways for some of them, so you could have a chance to win 2 packs, collector packs of OTJ, just like that.
Pretty wild, man.
And we're also going to be running, if you were there for the last stream, we ran this craps-like game that Jake and I have devised, and it was a $5 buy-in. Well, we're going to return that this stream with the $5 buy-in, but we also built a second deck, y'all. A second deck that has got a $20 buy-in. Wow, that buy-in's really expensive, Joel. I can't believe it. That doesn't make any sense. Well, some of the stuff that we've got for this deck, I'm just going to kind of show off here some of the possible hits that you could pull in the $20 deck if you were to, want to get a little wild with us, want to get a little wet and wild with us. There's some good hits in that one. So
fun stuff in there.
Yeah, let's if you're into pull box games, it's not for everybody, but some people really enjoy it. We enjoy playing it. So if you want to play that, we're going to be live on Saturday, 9 p.m. over there. Use that link at the top of the chat. Gotta mention real fast, Jake, you had one more thing. I'm going to mention our other sponsors real quick. What else you have over there?
Oh, no, nothing. I was just gonna, say we're gonna have a fun time over there, so come join us and come get some free stuff.
It was described last week as a fever dream, and Jake and I are trying to do it twice as fast this time. So it's gonna be interesting, everybody.
It's gonna be
pretty much everywhere. It's gonna be hot. TCG Player's the best place to buy your cards on the internet. Right. We already talked about Dragon Shield. MTG Stocks, track those prices. And Moxfield, put your deck lists and see ours. Y'all, there is something that we typically do at the beginning of these streams that we were reticent to do. Yeah. We got to get this going.
We got a lot of stuff to talk about, so we got to get through things because there are MH3 leaks, which I think we should probably delve into. There are some other spicy things going on with the Secret Lair Fallout stuff coming from the new Secret Lair model that is now like Super FOMO model, limited stock. We just saw, honestly, one of the craziest kind of like just lots of selling out that started with the Ravina Kai Secret Lair that we could talk about. We got a video coming out. I just finished filming the video. It still needs to be edited, but there's going to be a video tomorrow about Mana Vault and my thoughts on that card. There's a lot that's kind of going on right now. And then there's also what I'm buying coming from me because, I just can't stop punishing myself. Ooh, Vault. That was a good choice.
I started with Vault since you said it. We've got an L. It's in the wrong place. Chat, you have been O-ringed. I can see, though, because I have fixed my mistakes. I'm like Tony Stark. I only make mistakes once, and I can build it in a cave with a box of scraps. You've been O-ringed. You can try and cheat all you want. You can't affect us, but I know you can see the game. So suck it.
Let's do...
Not an A.
What about land? No A. Yeah.
This at least gets an O and an E in here.
I don't think there's a card called Loner though.
No, man. But if you like play one basic land, you never heard? Oh man, I got my Loner. I got my Loner on turn one. I got my Loner.
No, I've never heard that.
Neither have I. It's not a thing. I'm just making it up.
Yeah. What about Plant? Oh,
no T.
Never mind.
Plans.
No T, no A.
I like plans. Plans. Some strategic plans.
Okay, yeah, we could try it.
Shit.
Okay.
Oh, well, there's no A.
Yep, that was bad.
Now at least we know where the L is not. I'm thinking
let's try. Okay. What about Bloom? ELOOM. Lotus Bloom.
L's not in the right place.
Oh, never mind.
Yeah.
Meld? Melds? No S isn't in there. No S isn't. Yeah.
L EO FM. Nope, no A. I was like, no, that's not even enough letters.
All right. No J.
No, there could be a J.
Ooh, let's try this.
Yeah.
Isn't there a card called Ledge Walker? Let's try Ledge.
Ooh, got some letters.
All right. Okay.
And we've pretty much nailed where the L is.
Glean.
No.
Oh, no A.
And no N, and the L's in the wrong place.
That's right.
Gales?
Is it bulge? No, no U.
I like that guess though. W I L E Y? Is that something? Wiley? Yeah, no, it's like
it is,
that's
but
supposed to be
no
spelled
G.
like that, right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Wiggle.
What about words that start with GLE or LEG?
So L is not the first or the second letter, and E is not the second letter.
Okay, so GALES, Gales? No, because there's no S and no A
and no E. Well, there's one E. There's not. We know that there's only one E.
That's right.
So that'll work.
LENG. Golem. That's it.
Got him, baby.
Let's go. There we go.
Let's fucking go.
There we go.
All right.
Hangman.
Hang on. Let's see if chat. What did chat have?
Did chat have it?
Did y'all have it?
Gleam. Golem sounds good. Yeah, we got a lot of golem.
We got a lot of golems. I like prowl. That was good. Hell yeah. That was good.
Yeah, sorry, chat. We got to banish you. All right,
good
now
job,
we're gonna
team.
go. We're gonna banish you again.
Back to being banished. Goodbye. Love you. Bye.
Mail you later, chat.
Love you. Bye. Spellify.
Sometimes this one is just so easy. All right, it's an instant. It's white. What is it? 3 white? 2 white, 1 other? So Teferi's protection.
Nope.
Oh, no, it's not that.
Teferi's.
Basri's.
No, not enough. I think I like Teferi's, or no, it's like Gideon's. Yeah, dude. Gideon's intervention. Thank you. I was trying to figure out the card. That's definitely it.
Is that it?
Oh no!
It fit.
Oh my god, dude! How wild is that? That Gideon's intervention. Did I spell it wrong? Let me see if I spelled it.
Let's try like. Isn't there another thing? Isn't there like a Heliod's something?
Oh yeah, H. Oh yeah, you nailed it. Okay, here we go.
What is it? Heliod's. I don't remember the second part. Is it intervention?
Is it intervention?
Try it again.
Got him.
Heliod's intervention. 2 white necks. That's what it was.
Damn, dude.
That was the thing that made me feel weird about the card. Was I was like, there's 3 pips on this white card.
Yeah.
I cannot believe Zach.
Oh yeah, Zach was just like snap win on that one. Heliod's intervention. Holy sheesh.
I like playing those games with you, man. That's a fun time.
It keeps our old minds agile.
It makes me wish we had no chat at all, like no viewers, and like we were just like a zero sub.
Jake sometimes says stupid shit. He just sometimes is like, I say stupid shit. Don't listen to Jake sometimes. Sometimes definitely listen to him. A lot of times I'm like, you should ask Jake on this. This time he's saying some stupid shit. Don't listen to him.
Don't do that. Okay. All right. I'm gonna ask all of you to unsubscribe for us.
Oh my god. Mana Vault Fallout.
Yeah.
What even is this thing? Is anybody?
No viewers. Closes tab.
Does anyone open? Does anyone open a Mana Vault besides Steve? Anybody?
Oh, that's what I wanted to ask. If anybody is in chat, you tried to check in with me before, and you were like, Jake, did you have something else to say? And you just jogged my memory. That was it. Has anybody here got a lot of Fallout? And if you do, we would love to report or hear from you and report back to us. Let us know how many vaults you open.
So we got,
because what I would love to see is someone open like 100 of these, or like 1,000 would give us a really good idea of the frequency at which they're going to.
Wayward Devil, good to see you, brother. Wayward Devil, I played against on Saturday morning in San Francisco. He played the he played the Olivia Outlaw deck, and I played the blue-red melt your face off, accidentally win the next 3 games from 1 activation deck.
Yes. Yeah,
that was a fun game.
That deck is something. I was in a pod with Travis, and Travis was playing that blue-red Stella deck, the one you're talking about.
Oh my god, dude.
And he at one point had to take off his jacket and stand up because I think he was just thinking so hard and wanted to get it right. And he was like, at one point he goes,
"That's what it is, man.
I am going to create a giant stack." And we were all just like,
rock and roll.
All right,
that's what it does. And you have to think through all the permutations of your order of cards before you start doing things, because it's all important for what goes first. Man, it's a fun deck. I will say it's one of the more fun decks that I've played in a while. I've already upgraded it.
That
right
deck,
here. Boom.
That deck reminds me that my descendants are Neanderthals.
Yeah.
Let me just say that.
I got you.
Because I just cannot wrap my head around it.
I would have been more like Knight class, and you would have been more like Surf class.
Yes.
In the Middle Ages.
It was absolutely terrible. Absolutely terrible.
Jake, have you done this? Have you used these boxes? This is a weird little side thing I want to talk about before. This is the first time that I've used this box. This deck is single sleeved. And I've got a little sideboard in there of options, and I've got my little notes on what cards I want to put in there that I don't have yet.
Yeah.
And I kind of love how it just fits right perfectly in there. She's on the box. It's like a nice little cute little thing. And typically I'm like, use all the accessories, Chicken Richard style. My box was made of diamond and wishes of orphans. And we're like, wow, dude. And he's like, I got the orphans to sign it. And we're like, dude, geez, chill.
Yeah. He's like, it was so hard to get 5 orphans.
I just have never, I've just never used these because it just goes right in the trash. And I didn't have an extra deck box this weekend.
It's a very,
and for some reason I'm like, humble box. I like it. I don't know why.
Yeah,
it's just weird. I think a side note, weird thing.
It's fine.
My life is weird.
I'm kind of like, it's fine. I'm happy that you enjoy it, but you know, it's a nice little budget thing that you can
is like,
throw
I didn't know
in.
Joel was so poor. I'm unsubscribing. I'm out of here. Poor Joel
I mean,
sucks.
God forbid you have an opinion about that. That's positive.
Little cardboard box, bro.
Yeah, for someone who doesn't have a box for their deck, it's cool that you can sleeve it and get it all in there. So, Gax the Warrior, the anniversary giveaway has already run, but thank you for popping in there.
Chat, has anybody seen the Fallout Manival?
I have. I just made a video about this, and I talked all about it in the video, and I would appreciate it if everybody goes and watches it tomorrow. But while I was making that video, this is pretty interesting and kind of cool that it happened in the 20 minutes it took me to record it. I was on TCG Player, and there were 2 listings, one for $1,000 and one for $1,500, and the $1,000 one sold while I was making the video. So I like went back there to check those prices, and the 1K one sold. So at this point, we've seen one sell for like $750 or best offer, one sell at $1,000 or best offer on eBay, and then also at least one that I noticed sold for whatever amount on TCG Player. My price prediction for the card, I don't think a lot of people are going to like it, but I think it's probably going to settle at around $300. I don't know how often it's going to appear. I don't know the frequency. My gut, and this is just a shot in the dark without even thinking about it, is like 10% of the time. Like 1 in 10 would probably have the vault. Just my opinion. And you can mark it, you can clip it, you can be like, man, Jake's an idiot. I will absolutely admit it, but this is just based on, previous secret layers. I do know it's an IP crossover with Fallout. I do know that it's actually a really good playable card, but I watched all those stained glass things go to the bottom or near bottom, save Jace and Narset and a couple that are CEDH playable and big commander hits. But even the stained glass bolus is like a $2 or $3 card. So what we're seeing right now is a ton of FOMO. We're seeing the people that are smart that are listing them early, before all of the product makes it into the masses, and you got people opening them in droves. I think it's definitely going to go down.
So time for some unsolicited advice. My name is Steve. I pulled a Mana Vault. Jake, should I keep the Mana Vault or should I sell the Mana Vault?
Well, you know, it's interesting because even now I'm looking at this. Oh, Steve's there in chat. What's up, Steve?
Yeah, I texted Steve and I was like, yo, we're talking about you.
Yeah, in the video I make this joke, but in the market, you know, you see this all the time. Someone will turn like $1,000 into like 50K on some stupid options, and we say, congrats, fuck you. Yeah. and you know, that's it, like, Steve, honestly, man, big congrats. This one for 650 I didn't even see earlier while I was making the video, so I had only seen the ones that sold on April 23rd. But the ones on April 24th are this is brand new. And so, like, that's what I'm saying is, like, I saw the one sell for 1,000. Now we have one at 650, and we're going to see people undercut each other more and more. Again, $35 card if you just buy the regular one. We talk about this all the time with secret layer products. But my gut tells me, and is like, it's like, Jake, it's going to be 300 to 400, and that's just what my gut is saying. I don't know if I'm right. I could be completely wrong, but yeah.
Fang, you almost tilted me, bro. Thank you. I'm seeing right here exactly what you're talking about, Jake. You've got the one that was listed like 6 days ago. Normally they're like 7-day auctions, I think. Yeah. Just default length. So you got the one, they just dropped it on there. They were like, you know what, I want to keep it, but if somebody wants to buy this thing for $5,000, whatever. And so you see these listings like this all the time, where it's like, I mean, if somebody's gonna buy it for that much, sure, rock and roll. But otherwise, I'll just keep it and just list it for fun. 1,500.
Yeah, because
major
in
undercut,
a perfect world, you sell it for 1K.
Yeah,
and then like next week or 2 weeks or maybe a month, you're buying it back for like $400 or $500, right? Or like $300, and you're like, holy shit, you know, I sold it. But then the opposite is like, wait, you know, shit, they're really limited, and now for some reason it spikes. Most of the time in Magic, when something new and shiny comes out, that is the time to sell it. There are some instances where that doesn't happen. A Mono Liliana comes out, price for it is $400 or $500 for the foil. Everybody's like, Jesus, that's insane. $2,000 to $3,000 card now.
Well, consider this too. Those stained glass walkers got reprinted and could be reprinted really anywhere they wanted to. There was no guarantee on those. I don't know if this one has necessarily a guarantee, but looking at this, you're telling me the secret card from a Fallout IP unique secret layer that is like an icon to the entire IP. You're telling me that's not basically baby reserve list? I would really,
it 100%
my
is,
eyebrows
especially
would go, if you told me this was ever going to pop up anywhere again, ever.
No, you're right.
So it's all about drop
that's
rate.
Definitely an aspect. So there's some important factors. Secret layers in the FOMO model, we have a limited thing.
Oh yeah.
This one sold out. It's an IP crossover. You got Fallout, and like Joel's talking about, you got this mini reserve list kind of thing as far as the art goes.
Didn't they use the ones from the show? Isn't the show's Vault 13?
I don't know if the show is Vault 13, and I feel dumb because I watched the entire show.
For some reason, I thought it was Vault 13, but I could be wrong on that. I was curious if they actually used the show's vault number, because that's also something to consider. Show's 33, that's what it was. I knew it had my favorite
31,
number.
32, 33 that they focus on.
I'm a threes guy, so I knew I remembered something good about it. Okay, cool. So it's not.
I will say this,
not the show vault.
The vault lore. As someone who wasn't a fan of Fallout, I did a deep dive and I watched like a 50-minute video on all the vaults, and I was like, holy crap, there are some crazy vaults where some crazy experiments
let me ask
happen.
you this.
It's like 120 vaults nationwide.
How many lore deep dives of MTG have you ever gone on?
I actually did a really cool, I watched a really cool video today on Good Morning Magic. Talking about the history of Ward.
Yeah, I saw that
and
one
it was so good. It was like a doc style video. So I know you were like teeing me up for a punt there, but I actually did watch some.
No,
some
yeah,
fun
I was just
MTG
trying
lore
to.
today.
I was trying to do our meme of you don't know the MTG lore. I thought it's funny that.
God! Oh, of lore?
Yeah.
Oh,
you've
Jesus! Of lore? Oh my God!
It's funny that you've deep dived on a video game you didn't even play, and
I know
you have not. You don't know anything about the MTG lore. That was the joke I was gonna make. Chad, this Man of All shit is crazy. There's a whole video about it, breaking down Jake's immediate thoughts on the channel tomorrow morning. Please go watch it. We just wanted to mention it. And on Monday, Jake and I, we think that this has some like broader implications and will have sort of a deeper effect on Secret Lair going forward. And so we're going to break that down on Monday's video. When we're going to shoot it on Monday. You'll see that video next week, next Wednesday or Thursday or something.
Now, if this thing was serialized, dude, now we're talking about like get the hell out of here.
Oh
with
my
that,
God,
right?
dude. Steve,
Like,
you
if
would have
these
had
were
to
one
pay
of
off my
100,
mortgage as your official
Steve would have been
Magic the Gathering consultant. You would have had to pay off my mortgage if you pulled the serialized rainbow foil Mana Vault.
It would have been like easy 5K, any number, you know, just like all those like One Ring variants.
Steve said, "What if I get it graded?" That's another whole.
Yeah,
whole
getting
piece
it graded. I don't hate that idea. If it comes back a freaking, you know, BGS 10,
right?
Which, if you are going to get it graded, go with, you know, a couple, either of the good ones, and don't go for the cheap one. Go for, you know, because if it comes back like a BGS or a PSA 10, or then you're looking at something really special. And I mean, just based on your picture here, the centering looks really nice. You know, it looks like a really cool card. So honestly, really stoked for you, man. It's cool.
Absolutely, man. Absolutely.
I'm hoping selfishly that there are a lot of them that make it into the market, because I would love to open one myself. I did mention in my video I bought I bought the bundles that each had the foil Fallout, and then I bought like one extra one. So I have 9 total Fallout Secret Layers that are coming to me. So it would be cool to open one, but not expecting to get super lucky.
You have
but
how many?
I do see those being. I bought. There are, because each Fallout product had like 3 layers within them, I believe. I bought 2 bundles, and I bought a 1 extra Fallout to open, because I had originally considered keeping them sealed. So total white envelopes to open, I have 9 to open.
Nice. Well,
yeah.
Animal spirits bless you.
Yeah, I would like to get one, but it is interesting because the Secret Lair has now taken this form of like, and it's not the first time, but like they are their own booster packs. It's like you get these cards, but now there's this secret card that people are hunting for,
dude, they're just, now they're saying the quiet part out loud, so to speak. They're just like, oh, by the way, we've got this chase card in here. Suck it.
Yeah.
Then they've got to do that in advance now.
Yeah.
If they had done something special like that, you know, under the it's open for 30 days model, the hype itself from the first ones getting shipped, that's going to do the work for you.
Yeah.
But that ain't the case anymore.
Do you guys mainly buy sealed for investment purposes and singles for building, or do you mostly keep your opens? You know, for like sealed stuff, I still like random stuff like the Fallout Secret or Fallout Collector Booster sealed. I like stuff like that. Stuff like Lord of the Rings collector boxes. It'd be cool to just do a breakdown of every single collector product that has come out, but that would be a long ass video. But there are ones that I like and ones that I don't like. I love Kraken packs. Oh my God, of course.
Oh yeah. Yeah, and then for me, I only buy to play pretty much. I buy it, I play it in a deck. I don't really care.
Mm-hmm.
I've got a few select cards, very old Demonic Tutor, very old Wheel of Fortune, stuff like that, that I've just decided to vault and proxy for my decks. But past that, I'm not really pro clutchy about my cards. It's about the game.
Sure. Yeah.
Plus I'm proxy friendly. Ayo.
Yeah, same.
Ayo.
Same. In Commander, it really doesn't matter. You had that whole Lara Croft deck, and a lot of it was proxies. And at the end of the game, I was like, "Whoa, this is a proxy!" And you were like, "Yeah, most of it is." And so, or it might have been that deck or another deck. I'm not sure.
Which one?
One of your decks you were playing had a lot of proxies in it. I think it might have been Lara Croft, but I might be wrong.
Oh yeah. No, that was one. It's got a lot of expensive cards in it, and I'm still tuning that deck. It's kind of a tightrope of a deck to walk, because you got to balance a couple little different mechanics and ideas going. But I mean, you saw it in action. One good Kamal's Druidic Vow. Shout out to Buzz.
Really
I think you suggested that card for me. I cast
good
that on, during a game on Friday, and immediately became the arch enemy. So fast. Jake, did you have another
really good
topic?
time? No, not really. I mean, I know that I want to talk a little bit about Modern Horizons 3 leaks, so we should tell people that, there is a little bit of a spoiler. But you sent me something. Did you have the source of that?
Yeah, sorry, chat. I've got some real bad sinus stuff going on, so I'm gonna mute myself and sneeze randomly tonight. But yes, it was Reddit. Give me a second, I can pull that up, Jake, and we can take a peek at that. If you don't want spoilers, these are leaks. You know what our policy is on leaks around here. We don't ignore information that other people have, because that's being willingly stupid. And that is cringe. So we're gonna go to the Magic subreddit, where they allow leaks. So I don't know why people get pearl clutchy over it, but people like to just see it as it comes out, and that's completely fine.
I'm only proxying from here. Says Fang.
I'm only proxying from here and selling my cards on card content if they aren't decks. Good. Use our code.
There we go. That's what we like to hear. I pre-ordered the MH3 Play Booster box. I want to open one. Yep, that's going to be a fun product. Meanwhile, Fallout Commander decks tanking, says Engineers Play. Yeah, this is kind of like an out of sight, out of mind kind of thing, man.
That's going to happen.
It really, yeah, you're going to get a lot of FOMO when stuff comes out, and then you're going to have a lot of people,
Look to the Warhammer decks, my children. Look to the Warhammer decks.
Joel's absolutely right. He's absolutely right. When you look at those decks,
there will always be a
Fallout
chance.
Decks.
There will always be a chance.
This is the same thing with the Doctor Who stuff, in my opinion, because the Doctor Who stuff, those commander decks, they reprint a bunch of stuff like check lands and these filter lands and a bunch of budget shit. And then that's the stuff that you're pulling from the collector boosters as well, except you're pulling surge foils of it, rainbow foils. You're pulling serialized bobbleheads, random stuff like that. So you're really just pulling all of the stuff that's already in the commander decks, just special versions of it. And so I think that, if I gave Wizards of the Coast some criticism, there are some new cards, like the Wandering Stranger and new Fallout cards that came to Magic because of that IP. But just with so many of those reprints, I think that's probably why those decks, are just kind of like going down in price.
Engineers,
and then also people queuing up money for something else.
Engineers, there's definitely one. I mean, there's always going to be a best one and a worst one, right? But what you're talking about, that is trickery of stores. That is, we've gotten accustomed as a consumer base. That is completely and far away capitalistic manipulation. And it happens. I'm just saying, it's not that the cards in there are inherently any more valuable, but the one that everybody wants is going to sell for more.
Yeah.
But they're all going to sell for less in a year when they're dumped on Amazon.
That's right. I have this deck box here because someone mentioned Slivdrazi Monstrosity.
Oh, yeah.
But in the, I should make a video about this. This was the most fun deck I've ever played. But when we were at the San Francisco Con this past weekend, we did a Commander sealed, or we opened 2 packs of Commander Masters.
Yeah.
And then we did a Chaos draft. Ugh. So you would open your 2 packs of Commander Masters first so that you could have kind of a basis of where you want to go. And then you were drafting a 60-card deck to play in a 4-person pod.
It was awesome.
And in my last pack, I pulled Slivdrazi, and I went from blue-white into blue-white with like a Grixis possibility into Slivdrazi Monstrosity, and I just forced 5 color, and oh boy, we were playing Balefire, we were playing Carador, we were playing so many big wild hits in 5-color, baby. It was amazing. But I'll probably make a video about that deck because I haven't taken it apart. But playing Slivdrazi Monstrosity as my commander, I might rule 0 that into our play group and actually build that thing. It was a really fun time.
Yeah, I did go dirty blue-white control because starting with 2 Commander Masters packs and then doing a chaos draft, literal chaos draft. Every pack was different. It was insane.
Yeah, man.
You got to go generic. You got to go generically strong. You're not going to be able to get real good synergies outside of like, this creature flies and equipment on it would be good. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like that's as deep as you can go with
Blue
strategy
white is
in a
great.
chaos
You get
draft.
Great removal.
Right,
you
and
get great creatures.
That's exactly what I did. I was the one with the board wipes, and so I would let them fill up their boards and then wipe them down, drop a couple of flyers on, give some stuff vigilance, and then it's over. It's over in a format like that. I won my matches. My draft just went very well. But my commander was Tauren, and in that format, a monocolor commander is errated to have partner, and so I had Tauren paired with Lochiel, the one that lets you draw cards when your artifact creatures attack. And so it's like blue-white flyers. I'll get a bunch of Thopter stuff. All of my removal and stuff is making flyers. It was crazy. Good. It was all over the place, really Fang. It was everything from, I had Ixalan packs, everything, all the way back to like Ixalan. I think Ixalan was the oldest pack I saw. There wasn't any Kaladesh, and it didn't go back as far as like BFZ. So
some people had collector packs. I had a mystery booster. We actually had like 3.
I had a mystery booster in my opening hand too.
Yeah, so there were people that were opening like LOTR collectors. There were, format. I mean, it was just all over the place. It was great. My favorite card that I pulled was the alternate art extended Boromir because I want to put that into Carador. So even though it's like I got to play Slivdrazi, I was super excited to pull this thing that kind of operates like a better Selfless Spirit.
You know what we'll do is we had already had a different video planned for Monday, but maybe we'll just shoot for the Patreon exclusive, just a recap of that whole weekend and tell y'all the stories and the formats and what happened. So go check out our Patreon if you want an exclusive video every week. Free Dragon Shield channel sleeves. We're setting that up right now. Commander Play Day, which is Friday. We're going to be playing Commander all day with patrons. Go check that out. We're going to look at some spoilers. Spoiler alert.
Yes, spoiler alert. And then we're going to talk about some expensive cards from Thunder Junction and our first impressions after playing it all gosh darn weekend.
We've got some guests this stream once a month. The stream is populated with some patrons at a certain tier or higher, including our mods. We're going to have some guests on the stream tonight to discuss opening Thunder Junction weekend impressions. All right, you've been warned.
This is your last chance to get the hell out of here if you don't want to look at freaking...
Don't look at the screen. Don't look at the screen. Don't look at the screen. I'm going to zoom in so we can see all 6 pixels that they've provided us here. Here's the merfolk that says, everybody ready? We're doing spoilers. Everybody ready? We're doing spoiler. Okay. Harbinger of the Seas. 2 blue, 1 other, 2/2 merfolk wizard. Non-basic lands or islands. It's like that red one, the red creature. That's the blood moon on a stick. It's a blue moon on a stick. Blue moon. I'm actually into that. I'm into that.
You know, I mean, I want to talk so much about why this happens every single time. Like, I get that we're supposed to do the FOMO train, but this is so calculated at this point, man.
What do you mean?
Like the freaking leak for everything.
Oh, you're postulating that this ain't a leak. This is more of a leak.
Yeah, I am, and I might be wrong, but it just seems like it happens all the time.
Recess 11 wins.
I'll let it go. I'm done. I'm not gonna clog up the stream with that.
It doesn't matter if it is. We're doing what they want anyway. The thing is we're gonna cover the cards. Our official position on spoilers, on leaks. We're not going to ignore information that other people have. That is dumb. That's dumb. If you don't want to engage with them, dope, dude. I'm not going to force it down anybody's throat. The spoilers, at least.
You do, though. You are going to do that.
No,
You're going
to
force it.
No.
You're about to.
It's hard
Bet you are.
It's hard to joke about this line of joking.
I know. I know. All right.
We need to move on.
Here, I'm with you. I'm
the calculated leaks that Watsy did on purpose.
Yeah, let's get into the calculated leaks that were done on purpose to generate FOMO. Here we go. Let's jump into this second picture. I want to see the second one.
Leak flood moon. That'll get him in here. That'll do it.
Right, engineers play. That's a good note. Leaks are important because of how Aftermath went. Yes, anybody who bought Aftermath got absolutely taken for a ride, like fleeced, just absolutely, just shot dead in the streets.
Let me see some flood moons in chat. Members, I need some floods in chat. Drop your Phyrexian floods.
And then they said Aftermath never again. Okay, so what the shit are we looking at here? Are these from the decks?
So what we have here is a dirty bedspread with an Android user. We know it's an Android user.
So this is obviously the dark web.
We have 4 total pixels here to check these cards out.
Filmed on a potato.
Ay, chat. Can't even
read
these.
So I'm seeing 1, 2, 3 different cards. Oh, and then whatever that shit is up there.
I think this might be the Energy Commander. This looks like the box art a little bit, but obviously profile.
So these are commander decks. Have we not seen what the actual commanders do yet? Is this the first time that we're seeing them?
Yeah, we've only seen box art to my nature. It's the commander decks and sample boosters. Oh, nice. So somebody got their hands on the commander decks early. Let's see if we can actually read any of these. This says something fused atrocity, and it is all 5 colors, I believe. Devoid. It has no colors, and says whenever you cast an Eldrazi spell, you can pay 2 colorless. If you do, copy all spells you control, then copy all other activated and triggered abilities you control. You can choose new copies, targets for the copies. Yeah, I mean, it's fantastic. It's ridiculous.
I mean, at that casting cost, it better be absolutely ridiculous. Yeah. DJ, yeah, you're probably right. Comments will have someone who's deciphered them. The other one that's really interesting to me, Joel, is the commander that you showed me earlier in our text.
Oh, there's some new ones here too. These are much easier to read. Yeah, this one here. So if you can see, it says whenever a Lurgoyf permanent is put in permanent card, whenever a Lurgoyf permanent card is put into your graveyard from anywhere other than the battlefield, put it onto the battlefield. I'm pretty sure is what that says. So it's like if you can mill your Lurgoyfs, you get your Lurgoyfs right onto the battlefield. And then whenever,
so it's a dredge commander. Jeez.
Whenever 1 or more creatures you control deals combat damage to a player, create a Tarmogoyf token.
Oh my god.
Sentences that would blow your mind in 2015. Your mind is blown. Your 2015 little mind is blown. Exploded on the wall.
All right, so let's just say this. Tarmogoyf at this point is an uncommon. We need to go. Yes, exactly, Trent. Goyf went from mythic to token. Buzzfuzz is saying, Joel, look at your DMs. Joel, don't do it.
Risky click of the night.
Be careful.
Here we go.
Be careful before you go in there.
Okay. All right, Dasa the Restless, maybe.
Look at my.
Dasa the Restless. Whenever a Lurgoyf permanent card is put into your graveyard from anywhere other than the battlefield, put it on the battlefield. Whenever 1 or more creatures you control deal combat damage to a player, create a Tarmogoyf token. Wow.
Sharp PP says, good thing you got those sick Fallout tokens recently. I did. I have 4 foil Tarmogoyf tokens ready to go.
My cost basis on these 4 foil Tarmogoyf tokens is around $20.
Oh my god. Tarmogoyf about to be a token. I honestly love that. It might drive some it might drive the price. Jeez.
Yeah, fused atrocity. Whenever you cast an Eldrazi, pay colorless. If you do, copy all spells you control, then copy all other activated and triggered abilities you control. You can choose new targets for the copies. Damn.
Look, here's the thing: is Goyf and Pauper isn't even going to be that crazy because all of Goyf's power comes from, you know, milling stuff into your yard, getting lands in there, tribal sorceries, which is like, you know, that card exists, which is
Buzz, I don't see this one.
God, I forget what that card was called, but you know, it's like you really want to pile a bunch of stuff into the graveyard, and there's no fetch lands, and fetch lands really put Goyf over the top quickly. So I don't know. I think it's a very fair card. It's cool to see a commander that makes them.
Yeah, and remember, y'all, these aren't modern playable. These are commander cards. These are from the commander precons, and we've already had confirmed that the commander decks coming along with Modern Horizons are not going to be modern legal.
Right.
So anyway, this one
unless
right here,
the cards within them are.
We've got a translator. Yeah. Oh, we've got a translation here too. This looks like the alternate commander for the Lurgoyf commander. Okay. Something the Undertaker. A green, a red, a black, or 1. It gets +X/+O, where X is the greatest power among creature cards in your graveyard. Whenever it attacks, each player mills a card. During each of your turns, you can play a creature card from among cards put into the graveyard from anywhere this turn. So sack a thing and replay it.
Cool. All right. It seems pretty good.
Yeah, I mean, if you could get infinite mana. Hey. Ad block was like, I want to do an ad. It's ad break time.
My ad block has really been wanting to tell me about itself recently.
Mix the remix. We're back to normal.
Yeah. So not too much to look at here, but definitely some stuff that's interesting.
Some interesting stuff. Yeah, I'll say some interesting stuff. I mean, Lurgoyf token made us laugh. We've got, we got that one. This one is something Moag Ancient. A blue, a green, and 2 for a 2/4. Whenever it enters, create a 1/1 forest dryad land creature token for each time you've cast your commander from the command zone this time. So its commander tax is reduced a little bit, 1 every time, because you're creating a land that can help recast it. Then at the beginning of each combat, land creatures you control get +X/+X, where X is its power.
Okay.
It involved creatures and lands and power. Jake shook his head. Vesuva. This is the other one we got. When it ETBs or attacks, put an everything counter on up to 1 creature and up to 1 land. Lands you control with everything counters on them are every land type. Non-land permanents you control with everything counters on them are every creature types. Everything counters.
These are what you are looking at right now are spoilers. You were looking at leaks. Excuse me. You were looking at leaks from Modern Horizons 3. Just letting you know. For anybody who is here, we are looking at some stuff that was spoiled, and
we saw these like last week. 7 days ago.
We saw these. These are all pretty strong. Let us know, why do you not like, or why do you hate Modern Horizons 3? What are your thoughts?
Yeah, we've barely seen any cards
do you play a lot of Modern? Are you annoyed that it's gonna just be a pushed format? Commander player? What are your thoughts?
Ulamog's Dreadsire has a ward of sacrifice a permanent with mana value 1 or greater.
Food Time says, according to Twitter, we can't look at leaks, it's illegal.
Oh, they're on Reddit.
Goodness gracious.
They're on Reddit, so what can you do? What can you do? What can you do? We're not going to ignore information that everyone else has, and if it's good enough for the official MTG subreddit, it's good enough for me.
Wait, it's in our Magic TCG?
Yeah.
Well, then what can you do?
What can you do?
Honestly. I like how Twitter figured out some way to be like, let's make it illegal and make people feel like they're doing something illegal if they're looking at them. That honestly checks out.
It's dumb. People need something to be mad about sometimes.
Oh my goodness gracious.
We're not going to ignore information, chat. We're not going to ignore information. We don't ignore information that we have that other people have. Chat, tonight we are going to be joined.
Farts over there sometimes. All right, I'm done.
Jake, can you go to the mod lounge, please, sir?
Yes, I would enjoy it. Would you just give me a moment to get myself some water before we start our main segment?
Do your thing.
All right.
Go to the mod lounge.
Yes, I will go to the mod lounge.
Chat, we got some guests on the stream tonight. If you would like to feature on our stream, go check out our Patreon. There's a tier over there that not only gets you on one of our streams every month, but you've got an hour group call with us every month to help us shape the future of the channel. Get involved, very involved with the channel. Become an elite strategist. Get that monthly group call. Get that roundtable stream segment. Tonight,
what's up, dude?
Our mod.
We have got
to the mod lounge. Oh. Wow, it kept my name on here, Mr. Super Salty Baby Boy.
Oh,
well,
cool.
Not changing that.
I mean,
look at that. Look at that little teaser.
When you do the thing, you do the thing, right?
Oh man.
Join the Discord if you want to know why Jake's a super salty boy.
Baby boy.
Oh, baby,
right.
sorry.
Super salty baby boy.
Oh my goodness. That's all right. Now I'm getting my water. I'll be right back.
Now he's getting his water, chat. Chat, let me set up this and we will talk about some Thunder Junction. I need opinions tonight, chat. I need everyone to bring your Thunder Junction opinions and get ready to play, because we played a lot of it this weekend. We've got some opinions and we hope to hear yours as well. Let me see if I've got the right setup for this. Full guest main. Let's see what happens when I press this. Whoa! We did it, everybody.
Well done.
We did it. Oh my goodness. Look at us, chat. Look at us. Who could have seen us here? Not me. Not me, chat.
Patrons.
Excellent. I can pull up. Ah, yes. Now I can pull it up. We can open up Thunder Junction. Ooh, buddy. I gotta say, this set's pretty sweet. Initial impressions. We'll start with, I believe Jake is back, but he is taking his time to put the earbud. And there's the earbud. Jake, we'll start with you. Thunder Junction. Positive?
What's your function?
Positive or negative?
I like it. Oh my god, it's so easy for any set to bounce back after having Morph with Ward on it. So I loved the shit out of it.
So you've got recency bias where you're like, the last set sucked so hard for me that this set was going to be a banger.
It's okay.
Well, it's really funny because Gavin just came out with a video today talking about how Ward might have been a little bit of an oopsie. And it's how I felt about Murders at Karlov Manor. Shout out to Travis, because at his last Murders event, I said to him, and it was like the first time I played it, I said, I will never do this again. And I said that straight up after getting absolutely rickrolled by Cryptic Coat. I was like, I will never play this set again. I will come to your drafts after this, but I'm good on Murders. I hate Morph, and so Disguise makes a shock cost 3 mana. And people are just playing a bunch of freaking 2/2s, and they just swarm you with those. And
so what did you like about Thunder Junction?
What I like about Thunder Junction, we got a lot of legends. We have Warm P, so you got these fun new Outlaws to play with. You got spree cards, which are interesting modal cards that are fun for Commander.
Yeah.
You got some powerful new staples, stuff like Sword of Wealth and Power, which I think is an incredible card. You've got the Simulacrum. You have just there's something about this set that's fun and interesting. I like the aesthetic of it. It's just cool. It's cool.
Mods,
the draft is
guests.
Fun. Pretty straightforward drafting experience, which I actually enjoy.
Everybody, let's get some waves in chat for the extraordinary mods, patrons.
Yeah, shout out to Buzz. Shout out to Spectre. We got food time in the house, baby. Let's go.
Appreciate y'all being here tonight.
All of you are on the card sleeves as well. We got the card sleeve crew here.
That's right. The card sleeve crew. We're missing 2. Buzz, What have you played so far? I'm pretty sure I know what Food Inspector have done. What have you played of Thunder Junction so far?
Mainly Commander.
Okay.
I've built myself a Felix 5 boots deck, and it slaps like hell.
Yeah.
Nice.
There was.
God, I love your shirt, Buzz.
Hey, hold on.
Got the Celine Dion shirt on for the stream.
This shirt is amazing.
Hell yeah. Oh my God, dude. I didn't know it was a... Oh, hell yeah, dude.
Oh my goodness.
I don't
God.
remember that tour.
You just got canceled by every school board in the 90s.
Oh my gosh.
Felix 5 boots, huh? I feel like my review of this commander was boring. Tell me what's fun about it.
Fun as hell. Oh, it's fun as hell. Attach a bunch of swords to him and just like attack. The swords of fire and ice and shit like that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You know what would have been more fun with a guy named 5 boots, 5 arms, is if he had some sort of like, as long as Felix has an equipment attached to him, you can attach equipment to him for free. Something like that would have been fun.
Speaking of Ward, and it's in scumbag colors. Whenever I say that, I mean blue and black, which I love those colors. They're great.
Say, you play those colors a lot.
They're great, and they are scumbag colors. When you pair them with white, they're the worst. If a creature you control deals combat damage to a player card, oh yeah, the Harmonicon with swords. Oh my goodness gracious,
I
this
like
looks
Matt's
so fun.
idea. You need to put 5 boots on them.
Oh yeah, hell yeah. Buzz, you said you played Commander with Felix 5. Spectre, what have you played so far? I know you've been playing some Constructed, haven't you?
Yeah, this guy is just the best thing they've ever done.
That card is pushed as shit. I should have bought him when it
so
was low.
pushed.
This is so for some context on this one's not like exploding in price yet. It's still only $15. Good.
It's only a rare.
Yeah, it's a killer price for a rare, not gonna lie. But
yeah,
what I will say is I was putting together some shorts and some outlines for some future videos today. Top selling cards of OTJ on TCG Player right now. Slickshot Show Off is number fucking one, dude.
It's the best, dude.
I mean,
look at it compared to something like Ledger Shredder. It's honestly
Pioneer. It's killing Modern. A Modern Team of Prowess deck just took the challenge on the 24th.
On MTGL?
Multiple 5-0s in Pioneer. I'm sure people are very upset about it on Arena Best of Ones. Like, cards
I'm looking at it.
Oh my god,
also,
dude.
Obviously everything about it is great, everything you want in a prowess creature, but the plot, which we all thought was kind of flavor text, basically lets you just skirt all sorcery speed removal. So Grist, say goodbye. Any sweepers, who cares? Card's awesome.
So
and he's got a hat.
So with this,
he's got a hat.
What I was worried about was that as a mono red player, the idea of taking turn 2 off seems sacrilegious to me. That is critical turn. But you're telling me that there's enough value gained because it's got haste. There's enough value gained by waiting and playing it for the plot cost so that you can also fire off 3 1-mana spells, a 2-mana spell, and a 1-mana spell on top.
You're right.
So it's like you play your show off and then you dump everything when you know you're going to get through. And people are like,
if you're in Gruul, you can hold up like Tameo safekeeping and stuff like that. Basically, you're right. The death knell of mono red is a tempo loss, but because you get to spend your mana, you're actually on turn 2, you're losing out on 1 damage by holding off, because you're not gonna be able to cast another spell.
True.
At least in
typically
Pioneer
on 2 mana, typically with mono red, minimum I want to do 2 damage. I'm looking for 3, and then the Grail is 4. If we can do 4 somehow on turn 2 with 2 mana, then with 1 card I'm talking, it's easy with 2 cards, but with 1 card I'm talking, or like the trigger from something, Kokazan, that one, Kokazan, is that the 1 mana enchantment?
Kumano saves.
That's Kumano, fights Kumano fights. Anyway, that one, and then dropping down a 2 mana creature that's got haste on turn 2, put a counter on it, swing for 3. That is my turn 2.
You can still do that with this. You don't have to plot it. If they're tapped out or in they're playing mono green, they're not going to interact.
Yeah,
just get the damage in.
Is there any plot cards that
I actually like plot, because plot in a weird way protects the card, because like for someone who wants the Thoughtseize, for example, you're protecting the card through just plotting it away and letting it just sit in exile until you're ready.
And all
for
the standard counter spells like make disappear, all that stuff is like, pay 2 mana. They can't stop you plotting it, and then you can just play it, and you have 2 mana up to just pay for make disappear already. So it's pretty resilient, even though it doesn't really look like it. Also, I got to Lava Dart, flash them both back, mutagenic growth hit for 17, and it was really, really exciting. My opponent was just like, I'm dead.
And that is why that card has gone to, what is it, at like 15 20
bucks,
now?
yeah. It is the number one most selling single from the set right now.
Not even surprised.
Yeah.
And those were 4s and 5s, and I was like, I remember saying to myself, Jake, that looks like a really good, efficient 2-mana creature with haste and flying.
This is the first time I stayed up till like the midnight, so pre-release would take over on TCG, so I could try and pick them up.
Yeah, did you get them at a good price?
Yeah, I got them at 8.
Nice.
That's pretty good.
Well, I got 2 of them. We'll see if my vendor loses the other 2 on the way here.
If it truly breaks into formats like Pioneer, dude, it's not going down anytime soon. And if it is gonna stay good in Standard, which by all accounts it is, it's got 3 years to roll through Standard, and it ain't getting reprinted, pal. So good luck.
I
like this one that you can plot for 1.
Nice.
Yeah, the box was, my box was really good. I opened a synthesizer, I opened a show off, and like so many mythics. Honestly, we should make a video about it, but the play booster box, I opened it. I just want to say this. I patronized the local game store. I went there. I bought the box for $180 after tax. Kind of a high price for a play booster box. But I want to share what that box is still worth currently, even having opened it during pre-release. The current box price has been honestly pretty steady and is worth $194.23. I would actually expect a ton of those singles to have bottomed out, and I put a lot of stuff in here. You got the Brawler, stuff like Toper Orb has gone down, stuff like the Sandstorm Salvager has gone down, Goldvein Hydra people like, the Simulacrum, we've talked about, this card is just insane, has gone up in price in a big way. Jace Reawakened has kind of sat and stayed the same, which is interesting.
I think the love of Jace is what's holding that card alive. Playtesting has not gone great with Jace.
I haven't seen anybody.
Really good it's apparently really good to cast the Tybalt on in modern.
Yeah, but it's so hard to do. Like because you got to play Leyline and this, and like so you're playing a bunch of like cards that need each other, and like you can, as I said, it's so easy to get killed turn 2, turn 3 in that format that it's tough.
Yeah, I was going to ask you, Spectre, how do you feel about it being turn 4 or later? Does that really hold the card back in a big way?
No, I think a lot of things hold that card back, because you got to remember, like, you're still like, if you play it, then you plot, right? And that means the plot's on the next turn. So even if it is, turn 2, like let's say you could play it on turn 2, you plot something, it's not till turn 3. And it's like, what are you like to maximize value, at least in modern, right? Like, what is your big 3-mana haymaker? There's not a ton of stuff. Like, there's not a ton that you want to see, or especially telegraph. Like, what are you gonna do? Like, play Grizz, play stuff. I don't know. Some testing was done. Maybe the shell hasn't been found for it yet. There could be something.
I'm telling you, I still like the card for Mill as a 2-of in the main deck, and this is why. Because Mill, you typically get to this weird clunky spot where you have a bunch of crabs, and I really like tutoring up the Ensnaring Bridge with the Scheming Symmetry to make sure that I have it. And so being able to plot stuff away using the Jace, like being able to on turn 4 dump the Jace and then plot away something annoying like a Fractured Sanity, which is a really clunky card to try and cast for 3.
That's true. I mean, you have Fractured and Tasha's, right? So
which
maybe
are both
Mill
very
likes
clunky.
Yeah.
So I don't know, because when you're sitting there with a bunch of crabs that can block for it, and then it can also help you empty your hand, turn on your Ensnaring Bridge, because if you can't swing, then if my hand is empty, a lot of people can't answer the turn 1 bridge.
Do you main board?
I main board 1 bridge because I do 4 of the Scheming Symmetry to force the Archive Trap.
Okay.
And it doesn't matter what they tutor. I can just Archive Trap them, and whatever they tutored goes to the yard. And so that's what I like about it, is the Jace literally hits every single card in the deck except for Archive Trap. And so I think there's something there,
right?
maybe. Possibly.
Yeah. The only
it's
other
funny
card
because the card does not read mill on it.
No.
Yeah.
But even the other one, I guess, was not that great, the last one, but it still like ended up being a mill card, the latest Jace.
Draw discard is relevant in mill.
Gifting a membership
Mill
to DNR.
Mill is a deck that is really dependent on drawing the good cards, and so draw a card, discard a card is not irrelevant in that deck, Jake. That's really going to help it too.
And you're only playing visions, right? So you don't have tons of card draw.
Yeah.
Typically.
Right, correct. And so, like, for example, if I have a clunky card in my hand, but I have 3 crabs on the field, I might use the +1 on Jace that just lets me loot just to possibly find a land.
You have 3 crabs on the field.
Oh, I know, right? People are always killing the crabs. If I have any crabs on the field. Walter getting the obligatory Monarch snipe for $2. Thank you, Walter. We appreciate you. And Walter, it was really fun hanging out with you in San Francisco, man. It was good getting some games in.
Walter A, all hail. I need some crowns in chat. Respect your
only
Monarch.
other cards. If it was plot at 4 mana, Friendo said. Yeah, plot on 4 is actually huge because now you're beseeching the mirror, the One Ring. Like there's a ton of like Karn is on 4. Like there's a ton of backbreaking stuff on 4.
That's true.
In a multitude of decks. So
let's check in with Food Time. Food Time. What of Thunder
I'm still
Junction?
Wanting to test that card though, for sure. Sorry, Joel.
And we need to talk Satoru too.
We've got a lot to talk about. I just want to check in with Food. And side note, Jake, you're right. We do need to test it, but now we are officially sponsored MTGO creators.
Oh yeah.
So we will have some soon. We will have some all access accounts, and we can get a modern night going, baby.
We'll go over there and
I'll build the best modern decks, and you can build your modern deck, and you can play your mill deck as a pilot who knows what the hell's going on, and I'll play modern for the first time. And
I'll give you a hand
try
up.
and pilot some of the top decks and see if we can take down the old mill strat. See if the mill strat can take me down.
I might bring Darkness back into the deck. That was a card that sits in the sideboard, but I do kind of like Darkness as a main board since Modern is so much aggro.
I was gonna say, isn't Rhinos like #1 in the format right now, and Phoenix?
What?
Darkness lets you survive Slickshot, right?
So there was a huge. So Violent Outburst got banned pretty recently. So Rhinos is
dead now. Got it.
I'm telling you, Darkness is a sleeper card, dude. That card is sick, man. Darkness is so good.
The current hotness is Goryo's Vengeance Reanimator. You would love it.
Ooh, that
my Goryo's all popped up to like $20, and I was looking through my TCG app, and I was like, "Holy shit!" That was like a $2 or $3 card.
Time to unload. Food Time. What have you played of Thunder Junction?
I think you're right on that.
I've played literally nothing. I've just not had time.
No Thunder Junction. Have you built any decks yet?
All right, kick him out of the call. No, I'm just
kidding. Food Time, you're off the channel.
Magic Time. I know. Very sad.
One of the literal longest term patrons / mods ever. The first mod. You're out of here. Bye later.
You are the first mod.
A box. It was fun.
yeah.
How was your box?
Boosters. Got like the showcase Oko. We got Mythics. Honestly, that was like 2 weeks ago, and I don't remember everything else. I know I got it. I was happy about that.
What I noticed about the box, and I would like to make a video about this, or at least in this moment a point about it, that play box did really retain a lot of value, and I opened like 17 mythics in it. It was an insane amount of mythics that you open in that box.
I will say the pools were insane when we did the sealed-ish or the limited events that we did of OTJ. The pools are just nutter butters. I feel like I was wrong. Well, I'm also skewed, right? Because Jake and I did a full box trios, and so everybody's decks in that entire event were just
shenanigans,
stacked and jacked. So
you just go blue white flyers, and every single card is a flyer. It's amazing.
No, I went Outlaws. I played Rakdos Outlaws and whooped some ass, son.
Nice.
I tried to be cute and do five color legends using all
Jake
those
was
deserts.
Running off the high of doing the 5 color thing in the Chaos draft with the Commander Masters fixing packs, and then was like, let's fucking do that every time, baby.
Yeah, I was like, there's so many deserts, I could fix my lands, and then What happened was it got to my upkeep, and my opponent was like, "I have effects after your untap," and I was like, "Oh shit!"
I was sitting next to him, and I went, "Uh-oh."
Yeah, and they go Desert's Dew on your mana dork, and then I realized after that I was not going to be able to play the deck without that 2-drop green mana dork. No. And so after I lost that first round, thankfully Joel and Travis won their round, so we won the overall. I just was like, all right, time to go be boring. And I had this amazing blue-white Flyers deck that I would just play in every single sealed for the rest of my life.
You knew going into round one, you were like already prepping the blue-white deck. Because
you heard me when I said I'm hard switching to blue-white, and Travis was like, no, don't do that. Do the 5-color legends. It's fun. Yeah. And I was like, nope, this deck is going to be so much better. And it was fantastic.
It was.
You get that 2 blue, 2 other Sphinx that flashes in as a 5/3, and it has hexproof as long as you haven't cast a spell this turn.
Nico, what's up?
Oh my goodness gracious.
Oh, Matt, dude, I had Vadmir. I'm telling you, my red-black Outlaws deck was insane. I did not have Laughing Jasper Flint in it. I don't know if y'all follow us on Twitter, but I was tweeting all day today about Laughing Jasper because I played against it multiple times in the drafts and in the sealeds that we did, and holy shit did I underrate this freaking card. It by itself can reveal the one card. If it plays any of their creatures off of their deck, you're looking at 2 cards the next time if nothing changes. And just as a reminder, it targets the opponent's library, so it's a crime. Right at the beginning of your turn, automatically every freaking time. I built a sick brawl deck already. First draft, oh man, it's already winning games. It still needs a lot of tuning, but it's rare that I go into a brand new brawl deck and I'm already like, oh yeah, this deck is the shit. It's going to be powerful. But
I played against it in draft, and I had to bend over backwards to get rid of it. And then he just
there's a return to your hand, right? There is an uncommon return to hand, like instant speed. I'm pretty sure. I can't remember. There's an uncommon return to hand that is good. Yeah, same dude. That exact same thing happened to me. I did everything I could to kill it, and then sure enough, here it comes right back. Return to hand. Chad, if you're not familiar with the card that we're talking about, Laughing Jasper Flint. I completely underrated this one. A red, a black, and 1 for a 4/3. Creatures you control but don't own are mercenaries in addition to their other types.
Yep.
That is relevant because of the second group of text. At the beginning of your upkeep, exile the top X cards of target opponent's library, where X is the number of outlaws you control. Mercenaries or outlaws. Warm P. Until end of turn. What a weird
way to say just X is the number of creatures.
Yeah. Until end of turn, you may cast spells from among those cards, and mana of any type can be spent to cast those spells. I'll tell you, I've had concessions just from stealing somebody's singular target removal, using their own targeted removal against them, and then attacking and passing because I don't have to play any resources out of my hand because I'm going to use your resources. It's just this card in particular was sort of like the standout in my mind of my weekend with OTJ, because the first time it got played against me, I was like, oh, okay, no big deal. 3 toughness, no worries. And then I don't do anything about it, and it goes to their upkeep, and he's like, all right, I've got 4 outlaws, so go ahead and flip over the top 4 cards of your library. And I was like, wait, hang on, let me read this one more time. Oh no, oh no.
You're like, and then, God, that's how this works. Please,
maximum Arnar is they stay exiled. They stay exiled. Arnar. It's just the absolute worst, dude. This card is banger.
I want to say I'm seeing a little bit of love in chat for Honest Rutstein. What a great card.
He's the new Ewit, right?
Really cool.
It's a new Eternal Witness. It makes your creature spells cost less as well. And I am probably just going to put it straight into Carador. I'm seeing it as just like easy include. It's going to make all my
Carador's
combos
trigger
cost
is
less.
cast from the graveyard. Is that how it works?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So once you can cast a creature spell from your graveyard. Oh yeah, reduction works, baby. Let's rock and roll.
Amazing card. I think, you asked earlier, Joel, you were like, how are you feeling about this set? I just feel like there's a lot of that kind of stuff. Like things that are just good for a lot of different decks.
Yes.
And it's kind of shaking things up, whereas MKM kind of fell flat. We were already talking about how MKM kind of felt uninspired and just like almost like an afterthought in a lot of ways.
Right.
And so, yeah, it just seems like a fun time, this set.
So last weekend I played against a Vraska deck with the new one.
New Vraska?
Oof. Yeah, the one that has Death Touch and things. Oof,
I had this in a
no
limited
hat.
deck. I splashed black in a green X deck. I can't remember what it was, but I splashed black just for this card. And yeah, boy.
He is a lot. If she's the commander, you just put in all the cards that are like, this creature deals damage to that creature, kills it instantly, you get it under your control.
Ram through style stuff.
Wow.
Stuff like this, chat. Target creature you control, and there's a ton of examples of this. This is just the one that's in my head. Target creature you control deals damage equal to its power to target creature you don't control. It's this one-sided fight, and at this point, they've been printing enough of these effects since like 3 or 4 years ago that you can, like, that can be your entire suite of removal in a green deck now.
The new Feral Encounter, which is like a bite with upside.
Oh yeah, look at the top 5. You can exile a creature from among them, put the rest on the bottom. You can cast the exile card this turn. At the beginning of your next combat phase this turn, target creature you control deals damage equal to its power to up to 1 target creature you don't control. And they say Magic the Gathering is complicated. I mean, come on, dude. Like, this is a simple card.
You didn't even need to take a breath while reading that. Easy.
Food Time gives it a 0 of 10 because no hats made it on the snakes. So
for sure.
Vraska should have had a little hat for each individual snake on her head.
Oh my god, that would have been really good.
That would have been cute.
Friendo, grats on the 7-0 and draft with 2 Honest Rutsteins. I'm honestly not even surprised.
Yeah, I was gonna say, actually, now that I think about it, not shocking.
Pretty cool. Turns out getting value back while also creating a body is good.
Let's talk
Can't
about
wait to buy one of these boys.
Yeah, I was just about to say, we've talked about some gameplay stuff. Let's talk about some prices. I don't know if anybody saw, but you can right now in 2024 in Mark Rosewater's America buy a Terror of the Peaks for $15. Low right now.
Go.
Yep, $14.25, $1.99 shipping.
Wowzers.
Y'all, I'm not
Love
saying this
this
is the exact right time to grab Terror of the Peaks right this moment while you're
Clip that.
watching me
Someone's
talk.
clip that.
But what I'm telling you is this is going to be your chance. This
I
set
sold the
is going to be your
OG
chance.
foil of this before the spoiler, and I'm happy I did.
Dude, that's sick as hell. That is
I don't know
timing.
if the OG has taken a big dip, but I imagine it's dipped a little bit. Some people really value the OG though.
Nothing at our little Italian
OG
restaurant.
foils too, right? A little better.
Yeah.
We have no financial spaghetti at this Italian outfit here, but what we do have is get yourself a pen and pad, write down Terror of the Peaks, and keep it next to your computer, and just occasionally look. If this card gets under $10, holy shit. That's all I have to say.
Great news.
That's all I have to say. Get it under 10. I love this card under 10 because it's gonna go back up.
That would be
homies.
great.
This is
that's an easy pickup. People like dragons. People like casting big dragons and dinosaurs and angels and demons, big stuff.
It's not
big
Goblin Bombardment, but what's the one? What's the enchantment when they come into play?
Thoroughly unplayable in standard, but still holds a high price just because people are stoked for Commander.
Yes,
that's true.
I mean, in Canada, it's like $30, and that's super annoying.
Food Time is saying can't see the price on this layout for what it's worth.
Okay, that's a good note. I'll have to figure that out. Food Time, I appreciate you. Cards like Dragon Tempest, cards like, what's the good one? I'm thinking of the one there we go, Impact Tremors.
Yeah.
Impact Tremors, Warstorm Surge.
Exactly. Y'all, there are so many decks that win with Impact Tremors like effects. Perforos with the lands, Tremors with the creatures.
What set did that originally come out in? KTK?
Impact Tremors was OG Dragons.
Dragons. So Tarkir block.
Pretty close. Yeah.
So all I'm saying is this card is one that you're gonna want in your collection, and it's gonna be a real good time to go and grab you one. I mean, the extendeds are only $25 right now.
If you've never,
we would never tell you to buy extended arts though.
Not in this family. Food Time, what'd you say?
If you've never cloned multiple Terror of the Peaks at once, just do yourself a favor.
Oh, you are speaking.
Yeah, I killed Joel with this effect when I was being baby held by Bobby in our two-headed giant game. I killed you with impact tremor effects.
I think it's one of the only non-clone cards on our clone tribal deck. It's just so worth it.
Looking at you go ahead.
I've heard people talking about Tiny Bones as well.
Yeah, I was gonna say the second most selling card right now is old teeny tiny bones. I think
being compared to like Ragavan, obviously being 1 mana in Commander, talking about through the lens of Commander a little bit.
Of course.
Yeah.
It's an interesting one. From everything I can see, as far as what prices are telling us, this one is the real deal. People are finding that it's the real deal. You're gonna need multiple copies because it's a 1-drop. It's a legend, so without diving into the construction of the deck, without a bunch of sack effects, you're gonna need 3. You're looking at 3 kind of rule of thumb.
Commander is what's pulling this through. Because like you play this on turn 1, there's nothing in the graveyard.
Nothing to do.
So
it's one of those late cards, but I mean,
where Ragavan on turn 1 is like, we're doing shit.
Yeah, I will win the game by myself if you do not answer me.
There are lots of 99s that want this. Like Dahada 99 would definitely give this a tryout and see how I like it.
Rogue is such a relevant.
I want it for Felix 5 boots. Just it's a damage trigger.
Right.
Yeah,
that's
so people
exactly
like it. It just has a lot of people want it for different reasons.
That's okay. That's good.
Yeah, that is cool.
Other sell through this card, Jake, you can tell them. I said there's one card at the beginning of the weekend that I want to walk away with, and it was Final Showdown.
Didn't get it, did you?
I didn't even see a physical copy, Jake. Not that I didn't get one. I am not sure that this card exists, other than in my dreams.
I want to tell you about Dom's really quick, really fast aside. 1 minute. Dom, who did the pre-release with us, who is our friend, opened a pre-release kit, and in Dom's pre-release kit, the foil promo was Slick Shot Show Off.
Cool.
They had a pack mythic foil, which was Final Showdown. He opened Railway Brawler and Terror of the Peaks, and that's just 4 of the cards that were in his sealed pool. And so I have seen one. It does exist, but I've only seen the foil copy. So maybe the non-foil just isn't
pay for his flight to all the conventions because he'll make it back for you.
I don't know how he does it. I really just don't know how he does it.
Chat, Dom is also the one that pulled the serialized bobblehead? No, it was serialized Aurelia.
The serialized Aurelia.
Yeah, Aurelia from
number 55.
Murders at Somebody's House. And
he's got the touch, dude. Like the Stan Bush. You got the touch.
You got the touch. Yeah.
You know?
I'm not sure this card exists though. This is one that I want from this set before it passes.
Yeah.
I'm gonna wait till everyone's distracted by Modern Horizons or Assassin's Creed or Bloomburrow, and I'm gonna sneak back in and turn the lights on, find a final showdown copy, and walk out backwards.
Here's the issue, dude. You're looking at a card that has instant speed, destroy all creatures at 6.
I want it,
and it's modal, and you might be looking at the floor on this baby here for the time being. Yeah, it's hard. We might be at floor. Just a thought.
Yeah, financial advice too, right? I mean, we saw Meat Hook Massacre.
Yes,
I mean, that's still an insane card to pick up.
Boing, boing, that's what I'm seeing here. Boing, you know that noise right there? That's when it goes back down.
Any amount of like relevant play in like a Esper Legends deck or something, like if they want to play this card,
that's what's going to crank it right now. Right now, Commander players are picking this up. My guess is Commander players are picking this up. They're comfortable 10 to 15. That's a good Commander card. If it does catch on to a standard deck, you're right. People are going to need 1-2 copies of it, and then suddenly you're going to have more buyers. It's not going to pop up to the I need 4 of these, especially because didn't we get at least an extended?
This is a filthy Commander card.
Oh no,
dude.
we didn't even get an extended.
This is an absolutely filthy Commander card.
Wow, we've just got base copy and foil base copy.
It's just so good.
It's insane.
You don't think just the first part would be useful in Modern? All creatures lose a bit.
No, because we have Dress Down, and the issue with that ability is that it's not like Dress Down sticks around, right? So it continually has that effect.
Right.
This only has the effect, you know, so it only hits stuff like that's currently out doing stuff, and so anything
in Commander, it's got so much versatility. It's just bonkers, and the fact that for 7 mana you can protect one of your things and destroy the rest is also beautiful.
Yeah, this card is dope. It makes sense that it's the 3rd best selling right now. Terror behind that. And then this freaking guy, dude, people won't stop talking about this freaking guy.
This is the Tony Bones effect, man.
What the hell is going on?
He's a cute little cactus, and he does the things that all the Timmies in Commander like.
Why is everybody obsessed with this?
+1/+1 counters.
His name's Bill.
One in
Like
foil.
That's true. My cat is named Bill, bro. I mean, like.
Have any of y'all played with or against this yet? Is it just like it's exactly what you expect? There's nothing. I'm not like missing something here.
No, there's no backside to this card. It's just
it doesn't flip into something more impressive.
Might be a cute card, but I'm not giving him a hug. Let's just say that.
Yeah, dude.
You don't understand, dude. Like it's like the love that people have for like Scoot Swarm and other just ridiculous these types of cards.
That's
like,
another card that my brain can't figure out.
Do we have any canon on how these cactus people reproduce?
I thought no one lived on this plane.
Well, the cactus were like,
people.
this is the perfect home for us. We're leaving our previous plane and we live here now. We'll call it Thunder Junction.
Oh man, they really did bring back the War of the Spark Riders for this one.
I just want to know, what is the sound of 2 cactuses rubbing together? Bristly Bill is an interesting one. Tiny Bones, Jake opened a foil version of this card right here, baby.
Yeah, it was very sexy.
That's some cash plus a sexy
How
looking card.
What do you guys think of the Wanted?
I love
a fan.
It. Oh, dude,
I like this a lot more than the
prosperity. The
prosperity one is kind of lackluster. These are great.
These are great.
I wish we had gotten more of. I don't understand why we didn't get this. Is like the first showcase ever. We didn't get a secret layer of the showcase with a bunch of cool playable commanders in this format. What the hell? What the actual hell?
Yeah, this and the fact that there's no partner. Commander was a huge miss for me.
That'd be smart. That would have been smart.
I just really love this treatment to answer that question, and wish we had gotten more of it. Quite honestly, I think it's
a cool little card. Cool. It made me want to definitely put it into a deck. Goldvein, I'm not surprised.
This card,
we're to it. Yeah, good card. Good card.
People are trying to abuse him with Norin, all the evoke elementals. I mean, I don't know how much you're going to see it. Like, it's solid in ninja decks. Obviously, it's that's kind of what it was, I guess, going for. But yeah, people are, when you evoke in Solitude, Subtlety, all that stuff, hit it with an Ephemerate, all of that draws a card with Storo.
This is proven, or this is in testing right now?
Well, people are running decks. How good the decks are, I don't know, but they draw a buttload of cards.
Yeah, I mean, I can see that. It also feels like, I mean, that's definitely not like a black-blue deck, right? It's got to hit.
That includes reanimation, right? Like you're not.
Yeah, anything you persist. Yeah, persist anything out of the graveyard. This draws a card. Like
I'm dying.
I don't know. Like it works. It just depends on the rest of the card quality in the deck. If like doing this and getting those cards is enough to win, like yeah, Muldrifter is dope with it, but do you like you're just drawing a bunch of extra Muldrifters? Is that enough? Sometimes to be tier 1, probably not. In Commander, this is going to be broken in the right deck.
100%.
Yeah, I think that
we're going to get better too.
Right, exactly. It's a fine wine card for damn sure. Yeah,
scumbag colors.
I would love to see that deck in action, because a 2-mana do nothing in Modern is kind of shocking that people would find a home.
Let me paint you this picture, Joel.
Sure.
You have Imperial Recruiter on the battlefield and a Norin and a Satoro.
Okay.
You play Ephemerate targeting your Imperial Recruiter. Norin sees it, he bounces off. Your Ephemerate triggers your Imperial Recruiter. You go get a human, Satoro draws you a card. Norin comes back, draws you a card. You get to play your other thing. It makes you value anything with Aether Vial. You're vialing in all these humans. That draws you a card.
Modern, right?
All of the evoke spells.
All the evoke spells. I bet you won't see it. This is not a tier deck at all.
Well, no.
I've only seen some testing of
it. We got recent decks over here. I just want to see if it's actually.
Hey, look, I see Mill in there.
Yeah, Mill's up there.
Mill is a top
Creativity's trying
10
some new
deck
stuff.
now. Mill has
The
become a
zoo
top
decks
10
are
deck.
running Leyline of the Guild Pact with Scion. You know
Titans what? Let's look
still
up.
incredibly
We
good.
can do it. We could just backdoor this thing. Satoru the Infiltrator.
Yeah, there you go.
Recent decks. Esper Reanimator in Modern.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
For Satoru. A Snapcaster Mage in 2024?
Cute.
Oh my
Sometimes
god!
someone's got a spare copy lying.
He's
Cute.
gonna snap back so many spells. Look at him go.
I love that Snapper's still around for nostalgia purposes.
Look at him go.
If nothing else.
Sweet little
He shows up every
Snappy.
now and again.
He's like,
So, yeah.
I was born in
4
2000
grief,
single digits.
those all trigger,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
2 subtlety trigger, 4 solitudes trigger, all the ephemerates, the not dead after all, and all your persists, right?
Okay, so
all of those.
You're
draw cards.
exiling a blue card from your hand, but then you draw that card back with Satoru's trigger.
Remember, this is the effect that got
Yeah.
Up the Beanstalk banned in Modern.
Right.
Was the fact that it was abusable with all the high mana, but didn't actually cost anything spells.
Right.
So, not dead. Like when you
Oh
scam
my
your
god,
grief.
dude.
Yeah, would you like to exile your grief and then not dead after all it, and instead you're just drawing
Right.
2 cards?
Or ephemerate it.
Yeah.
I get it. I
see.
get it.
I see.
Ugh.
So it's almost like, here's the thing, because there's not really an effect in the deck that does what Satoru does. It's really like just a bonus if you get it and you're able to get, you know, that effect off of using.
And the thing is, you can do it on turn 2, right? Like even if it's because all the elementals are free.
Yeah.
So you just need 2 mana.
Sure,
obviously
but
it's much better when you have
the
like
deck is good either way, is kind of like how I see this deck, and Satoru is just in there to give you honestly some just extra gas.
Yeah, I mean, this deck first placed the challenge.
Yeah.
20th,
Is there any way to get yeah, it did.
Because obviously
somebody
you want
got
4 of them, because
somebody got
that's where you're
super
gonna
safe
get
and was like, bro, I'm about to
biggest
pilot
payoff.
Esper Reanimator, dude. Let's fucking do it. Two ways to get Arcana Cruelty into the graveyard. I like that we can just swamp cycle Troll.
And you can just persist it back out. If honestly, Troll is the main way to do damage, because the other cards are just removal deck, and you just gas your opponent out, and then you can just persist a Troll or an Archon if you have it, you know.
Yeah, this will be one of the ones that I play when Jake and I get a little Modern testing night going.
Yeah.
This one I'll have to save for later in the night, because this matchup is probably rough for Mill, because Mill's trying to mill me, and I'm like, go ahead and drop my Arcana Cruelty in there, baby boy. I ain't got to do shit
Jake's
to
gonna
get
have
it
to
over
break
there.
out all the surgicals.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
Post
well,
sideboard.
that deck runs a lot of surgicals in the main,
Oh
because
my
the thing
God.
is I'm milling, and so
You'll know.
if I know what your deck is, I
Yeah.
can just take out the win con off the first mill. Yeah,
exactly.
Surgical's a great card.
This is a cool deck, though, man.
Mouse is running it right now because Goryo's is such a top tier thing, because they need some instant speed removal.
Didn't it just get a reprint?
It did. It got
It
a
did.
reprint
Yeah, it's in
on
the prosperity or the whatever the heck.
prosperity frame. What is that frame called again? The big score? No,
that's the
the
vault.
other one. This is from the vault into the vault.
Breaking
somewhere in and
news.
around the vault.
breaking news.
Breaking
Thank
news.
Breaking.
you. That's what it is.
Oh, oops.
What just got a reprint? What were y'all saying?
Surgical.
Oh
Surgical
yeah.
extraction.
I gave you that one I opened. Yeah.
Right.
This one is. Oh yeah. And
And
it's
also,
like, dude, it looks
Thoughtseize is
cool.
the big one, I think.
Yeah.
Thougeize was creeping up there.
Yeah, Thoughtseize would have been fun to open. I haven't seen any of those. We didn't see a mana drain. I did see Force of Vigor got a reprint in this frame, which is pretty cool.
So we saw opened. I saw Thoughtseize get opened. I saw Force of Vigor, Leyline Binding. I didn't see any of these 4. I did see a Crackle and an Indomitable. I didn't see a Grindstone.
Binding, Indomitable, and 2 Hearses.
Oh, I did see.
fine.
I did
It was
see Unlicensed
playable.
Hearse.
I like the Hearse quite a bit. It's decent art.
Hearse is a great card.
Yeah.
Pest
I
Infestation
definitely
reprint is
didn't
pretty
buy
sweet.
2 right before this set.
Fang says, I'm pumped for your MTGO modern content. Yeah, we'll definitely get that going, especially
high level.
If I can do like a deck
modern
tech and then take that deck into Go and be like, now let's play this deck here, that's really fun.
I just want to call this out, y'all. Let me see. Can you see the prices? No, here. This is Pest Infestation. I'm just going to zip this up here. This is a $9 card. And right now, for some reason, this one just because it's new is $1 or less. Financial advice: pick up a copy of Pest Infestation at around $1 if you can.
Good.
It is
That is
a great card.
That is my financial advice. This card is a banger. Buzz is absolutely right. I have never seen this card get cast and gone, that was kind of meh.
Even if it is meh, it still adds to your board state.
It's insane.
Like, you get rid of something that you need to get rid of, and you get a body.
This is huge. Jake, we might need to go through this set and see if there's any that have an enormous delta like this and make a little video.
Tons of them do.
Tons
of them do. Force of Vigor. Force of Vigor is one that we were just talking about. Force of Vigor was a...
Holy
I mean, look at the price of those.
What the... Chat.
Oh, yeah. Look at these cards. If you like this art...
yeah, if you don't mind this treatment... Not financial
advice.
Exactly.
Buy it.
Even if you don't.
Yeah, I mean,
get it.
This happens a lot with regular borders and extendeds, y'all, where there's a weird delta that doesn't make any sense between the two prices. And so right now is probably a good time to go and check out the Prosperity Post.
Yeah.
See if they got any breaking news over there.
Shout out to all of the purists out there that are keeping the other cards propped up in price.
And a lot of that is like Force of Vigor, the Indomitable Creativities. These were all like meta cards 6 months ago, but they're not being played right now. So not only did they get a huge reprint out of scarcity, but they're also not getting played.
Same with Leyline, huh? Not as much.
Even Leyline, I mean, it's still $3.
Sure.
Yeah. Comparatively, but yeah, look at this. If you can stomach the frame and eat, as Food said, even if you can't, this is solid.
I mean,
dude.
Looking at these frames, yeah, it's not as bad as some of these other ones, but there have been worse.
Yeah, it's not bad.
But I remember when we got this Reanimate reprint with Ultimate Masters, and we were like, finally Reanimate is printed, and they're just like, and again, and again, and again,
I was so stoked to get it under, like, I got it for like $9, and now,
yeah, dude, I bought Commander Collection Black specifically. I was like,
$4.
It's another copy of Reanimate.
This is the literal best Reanimate spell. Is $4.
Exactly.
I honestly don't hate the frames. It's fine with me.
Neither do I. Neither do I.
The only one that sucks is the Ruinous Ultimatum.
Buzz, what did you say?
The Commander Masters Black one, super pretty.
Oh yeah,
the one I want.
It's my favorite one. It's the one I use in my decks.
They had to scooch the prosperity word over because Ruinous Ultimatum has so many dang pips on it. It looks real janky.
Oh, did they really? I want to see that.
Yeah, I would say go check these out, y'all. This is actually kind of a interesting in the moment.
Was it cruel? Yeah, it was cruel. Yeah.
Hey, here's the story. My final round in the trios event that we did, I played against Grixis Hard Control, and I'm talking like every card was made. I had to discard 6 or 7 cards in game 1, forced to. I got Cruel Ultimatumed in limited. And I just turned to Jake and I was like, I just got Cruel Ultimatum cast on me in 2024. My opponent started laughing. I was just like, dude, this is insane. They got me in game 1, but I ended up coming back and taking them down in games 2 and 3 because I was ready to play against just hard control. I was just like, dude, if I can just, force them into some interaction that I know they'll have to do, but get a 4-power creature on the battlefield. All of their stuff was discard controlling that way. There wasn't a lot of board removal.
Man, you just seem to find those matchups, man.
Oh yeah.
Yo, I just want to say this about this card.
It's because I bitch about it so much.
Like no issue losing to a Cruel Ultimatum.
Oh dude, she cast Cruel Ultimatum and I was just like, hell yeah.
All right, good game.
You hit me with like a tap desert duel and you played this.
I would rather play against a deck that I know has Cruel Ultimatum than something that is filled with like Disguise. And I know that might seem obvious, but I just wanted to say it again. Well, that's how much I hate Disguise, and I will never, ever, ever do another sealed of freaking MKM, or what was the other thing from Tarkir Block?
It was Cons.
I don't want to do any of that ever again. I hate Morph.
And people just talk so highly of the Cons draft format, but I played it recently, and maybe it's just because I'm a newer Magic player, but I'm like, I don't get it, man.
You do the Mardu deck, and then there's one other deck. I don't even remember what it is.
Right, you just try and jam seed.
Yeah. So let's
Morph.
Oh, before I forget, for you tournament grinder boys out there, if you want to get sweaty, especially in like Pioneer and Standard stuff, the allied, or not the allied, the enemy. Yeah, the enemy. Or one of whichever. They completed the fast land cycle in this set. They're like $3. They were $12 to $19 for a Spire Bluff. It's like $3 for a Spire Bluff now. You need these for Phoenix. You need it for a bunch of other stuff. They all see play all the way back to Modern. If this is the time to suck it up.
You remember when Blackcleave Cliffs was like a $60 card and then they reprinted it?
Right.
Blackcleave was a 4X and that was like $200 of the deck's value.
Yeah.
Until it got reprinted after being printed in Scars. So, yeah, I mean, it pays to wait in this game. You can really collect on a budget easily in MTG if you have patience.
So definitely get your fast land duels now. If you have any inkling of wanting to do that stuff, they're terrible in Commander. Unless you're CDH, please don't play these in Commander. They're just tap lands with no upside most of the time. But if you're playing constructed, get these lands.
Every limited game I've played so far pretty much starts out with Desert, ping you for one, go. Desert, ping you for one, go. That's pretty much every limited match right now. All right, let's wrap this segment out. We know now
sick.
What we have been looking at, what we have been doing. What do you have any more Thunder Junction plans? Another commander you're going to build, some more drafts, some more whatever on Arena. Buzz, what are your Thunder Junction plans going forward?
Oof, I just bought a lot of singles and I'm excited to put them in decks because they're just.
Did you buy a Geralt the Fleshlight?
The what? No.
Huh?
I actually pulled that one.
Oh, you pulled it.
You pulled it where?
How hard?
Very.
Geralt hard is awful to play against in limited, by the way. Jesus.
Oh, you got the cool version.
Oh, there you go.
Oh my goodness gracious, it's the worst.
But it's not the type of deck that I like to build. So I'm just like, I'll trade it in eventually.
And you said you are building a brand new commander deck?
I already built Felix 5 boots.
That's right, 5 boots.
I'm excited to put Great Train Heist in decks. Because there's just a lot of ramp for 2 mana.
I won a game with this in a sealed pool, Buzz. I was down to like 1 or 2 and they were at 10 and I had a 4-power creature on the battlefield and they put themselves in a situation where they were tapped out, but you know, they think I can't do 10 in a turn with my 1 4-power creature. And so I just gave it +1/+0 and then gave myself an additional combat right before damage was about to go through. And he goes, yeah, you got this one. Let's go to the next one. So this card is banger. I love this card.
More modal stuff. I think everyone is always a fan of more modality.
Oh yeah.
This is what I just picked up. I'll show you this. This is a
that goo.
It's a promo pre-release Riku.
That's a pretty
that's
Riku.
like the most pimp one I guess that you can get right now. This one didn't get a wanted poster or anything like that, but it's a human wizard, so it's not even an outlaw. It's I guess someone out there doing stuff for the good.
Got a hat.
Who knows?
Doesn't matter. Got a hat.
I'm definitely gonna be building the new Kambal because I love the old one.
I played against Kambal and it was shockingly good. It reads not great, but let me pull it up real fast and we'll take a peek at it.
When you pull this, then go to Big Score because DJ Zam is correct about a card.
Okay.
We need to touch on
Kambal, Profiteering Mayor, a black, a white, and 1 for 2/4. Whenever one or more tokens enter the battlefield under your opponent's control, for each of them, create a tap token that's a copy of it. The ability triggers only once each turn. You know how many cards say destroy target thing, give them a token? You have Kambal on the field. It says destroy target thing on their field, give them a token. Oh, you make a token. Oh, it just was a token that entered the battlefield under my control. Each opponent loses a life, you gain a life. I was like, oh shit, I didn't think about it from this angle. Now you give your opponents tokens through removal spell, like the removal spells that we've all been hating on as mid because it gives them resources.
You need to play what's the Forbidden Orchard?
Yes, exactly. You'll get the 1/1 token. That's what I'm talking about.
That works with this. I
it's
like that.
It's an interesting commander, more interesting than I thought it was going to be. Having it played against me the first time, I was like, oh, well, this will be easy. But actually gave me a little run for my money. I was testing the new Jasper Flint deck, so I crushed it. But that deck is just that deck is stupid.
I don't have an Orzhov deck. I think this is a take on Orzhov. We haven't it's still like the life gain, life loss thing, but in a weird roundabout way, which is interesting to me.
And I love the art, dude. Anybody who can do any artist who can do a unique like body position convincingly, like this is just captured so well. This figure leaning casually on one arm, on the right arm, and then just kind of like, I don't want to go over there. Just such good artistry here. I like that one a lot.
I also love that
Joel, you've brought up Jess. Oh, sorry. Go ahead. Sorry, Buzz.
I love that his face is still in the shadows.
Yes, exactly, dude. There's so much artistry here. We're standing on an overhang. We would have shadows over us. Yeah, and plus this thing in the background, this like armored up cowboy. I want to know more about this. I mean,
how do we get like gone are the black suits?
That's the go-to guy there.
We don't want Chevy Suburbans anymore. We need platinum cowboys.
Have I complained enough about the world building in Thunder Junction? Yes, but this is the kind of art that makes me go, damn, I wish it was better, because I want like this just really cool. Yeah, Combo Spectre, real quick. What did you say?
Big score. Go to the big score.
Big score.
Yes, and he's right. DJ Zan brought up the Fomori Vault. No, not Big Score, the card. Big Score, the set. The Aftermath set that's part of the real set. That's not part of the other sets. That was supposed to be its other set, but now it's part of this set. There we go. All right. So, the Simulacrum synthesizer, really quick, it's bringing Affinity back in Modern. People are trying
massive card.
Because you just poop out your Sojourner's Companion or Thought Monitor or whatever, you get a huge construct. People are trying to
so freaking good, and it scries.
Yeah,
don't underestimate the scry. Scry's good.
Yeah, just want to touch on that real quick since we passed it, and then we are looking for a land.
Joel, Jasper Flint, really quick.
Yeah.
You've brought that card up a couple times. Are you gonna build it? I know it's like the anti-spell table card.
As a
it was
commander,
the land right before this one, not this one.
As a paper, probably no, but it's been a fun brawl deck.
This card is nuts. If you play an artifact deck, take a hard look on whether you want this or not. You probably do.
This card is only $8 right now, so still in good range. Look at the top X cards of your library. Where X is the number of artifacts you control. Oh yeah, this is insane.
When has that number ever not been 10 plus?
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, decks that want this. The only downside to this card I see is it's not an artifact land, but that would just kind of put it over the insanity level if it counted itself, right?
What's nutty about it too is most decks that want this are probably monocolor anyway, so your mana base is super flexible. It's super fine.
Right? Also, you don't have to reveal it because it's any card.
And you put them on the bottom of your library, so you can get real aggressive with this.
I want so much for the Karn from After.
I have it. I'm gonna buy one just to put in Shorekai because
this is crazy, man. You guys got to be careful looking at all these cards. Some of these are really intense.
All right, so Spectre, going forward, what are you looking at with this set? Anything?
Set. Talking about the combo, I don't have an Orzhov colored deck, and that one is an interesting take on this. Like it still feels Orzhov, but I like the take of it. So interested in doing that. Obviously I'm waiting for the rest of my slick shots to show up so I can make people salty in Modern and Pioneer. And then I'm also testing Highway Robbery in Phoenix because it's a plottable, it's like thrill of possibilities in that vein of card, like every type of 2 mana, discard a card, draw 2 cards, but it's got plot. A lot of times in Phoenix, playing your Shredder on 2 feels really bad. It just gets eaten up with no value. This would give you a second thing to do on turn 2 that you could just plot it away. If you don't have a Phoenix in hand, like if you eventually naturally draw one by accident, you can then discard it later. You can since it costs no mana when it lets you cantrip to get the 3 spells you need to return Phoenix really quick. I have no idea if we want the card or not, but as soon as my playset comes in, I will test and figure it out.
Yeah, that sounds fun.
We get some Pioneer going on the channel too. Food Time, what about you? Are you with us still?
I think he left.
I had to go BRB. I looked up some cards. I went to the EDH rec for Comball Profiteering Mayor just because it's not a pre-con commander, so we're actually going to get some good info here. Looking at high synergy cards, Hunted Horror.
Oh, that's great. I love that. I got one of
Play
those.
your 7/7 Trampler with no fear, because you're also going to get the 2 3/3s. Now you and your new buddy have the 3/3s, and guess who you're going to be giving the tokens to?
That.
Yeah, dude.
I love that.
That's great. I love everything about that. Mirkwood Bats is a gross card. I don't know why everyone doesn't have one.
Dude, Mirkwood Bats is one of those cards that I'm constantly seeing in commander decks. It's just like everywhere.
So good.
Angelic Ascension.
I love all of these cards.
The first one.
Alliance of Arms, starting with you. Oh man, well this one just goes insane. Yeah. I mean, each player, and it happens too. It forces it to happen.
Technique.
It's not one that they can just ignore. They can't just say, "I'm not paying into this," like you would do with typical cards like this. You're getting the shit, and so all Comball cares about is you getting the shit.
Dude, I know you love Demonstrate.
Yeah, Demonstrate's so good.
So you get to make 2 treasure.
Yeah.
You get both treasures, right?
You get 4.
Just
oh
one.
man.
No, yeah, its controller
right?
creates 2 treasure tokens. Yeah, but you would get this says 4 mana. Copy it if you want. Give somebody the copy. Destroy target non-land permanent. Create 2 treasure tokens is essentially what this says.
And then how many do you get? One
No,
treasure.
It's once per turn. That's right.
It's
EJ says going in my Necrons.
Yeah.
Blot out the sky.
This deck looks really cool. Any of these decks that give new life to cards like this, Angelic Ascension is so good, minus the later text, and Comball don't give no shit about that later text.
Yeah.
He's like,
you want
we're
the
gonna get a
Comball
4/4.
out, but yeah.
Oh yeah. Well, that is. I mean,
that's what this deck folds to, right? Is like it gets removed too much, and now you're playing a bunch of junk. But it's very, 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 very Johnny Commander, and I'm all about that.
If you could ever convince me to run Darksteel Plate in a deck.
You want it. You want pretty much everything to protect our buddy here.
Yeah. Y'all, Food Time back. Food Time, we're talking about going forward. What are you looking? Are you done with Thunder Junction? Are you building anything going forward? Playing anything?
Oh, no. I'm building Obeka for sure, 100%.
Going in on Obeka, huh? Have you picked up the cards?
Did you buy your cards already?
Yeah.
Because Descent of Avernus is nuts.
I have everything I need for it already.
Oh, good.
Beautiful.
We haven't mentioned her this whole stream.
Let me see the commander really quick.
This is the new Obeka. This is deals damage. You get additional upkeep. When you're dealing
I'm gonna
damage
do dumb stuff. I'm not looking to do like the most
powerful. We appreciate you.
I'm never doing that. I'm gonna find like the most jank, random, like or not very good cumulative upkeep stuff, like real bad. It's gonna be awesome.
Braid of Fire. There you go.
Hell yeah. Get all this mana I can't do anything with. Let's go.
I think Descent of Avernus is going up there.
This is another one.
That's like the finisher.
Yeah.
This is another one where you end up with medium cards in your deck.
There she is.
Unless you can keep Obeka on the battlefield and swinging in. You need those additional upkeeps. Isn't there another card like a Sphinx or something that gives you an additional upkeep or something?
It gives you an additional beginning phase at the beginning.
Yeah, it's really strange.
It doesn't give you an upkeep.
Oh, Paradox Haze gets you an additional upkeep.
Yes.
Yeah, that's probably too slow for the deck. Ninth Doctor gives you an upkeep when he untaps. So if you can like keep tapping and untapping him, you can get some nonsense in with that.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, it's kind of cool.
You can do it in your untap stuff. Yeah.
Oh, Descent into Avernus is becoming an expensive card, folks.
Because of Obeka.
Yep.
It's also great and just random tips like
it's a super fun card. I mean, now is probably not the time to get it just for funsies, but
it's $3, $4, y'all. The risk on this one is low. It is going up.
Yeah,
we're trending.
Yeah, it's trending up. But if it's a super fun card, it's great, especially if you only have 20 minutes for a game. Descent makes sure that game is 20 minutes.
Right.
If you guys haven't seen the Gitrog monster, the new one, and Commander.
Oh, I have.
It is brutal.
Very good.
It is brutal.
New Gitrog. Yeah, I've played it. Well, Brawl, but yeah, this is another one where the deck builders right now
got a lot going on.
Are going so all in on it. You just keep it off the battlefield. Keep it off the battlefield or wipe the little babies away so they can't saddle it.
Do you think the next set will have Thalia the Eaten?
No.
Thalia the pooped back out.
Yeah.
Chat, everybody, big rounds of applause for our guests tonight. If you want to feature on our stream, go check out our Patreon. Our Patreon over there, we've got a tier where you get an hour-long group call with me and Jake every month to help shape the channel. Should you so
desire to be like, hey, I want to tell you guys things that I like, and then we will sit in that call with you.
Run our plans by you, and then we've also got the stream segment that you can be on next time. Fellas, thank y'all for joining us. We very much appreciate you talking some so we don't have to talk as much.
It was great.
Thanks for having us.
I love showing off mixed shirts.
Yeah.
I'm pretty excited. Hopefully we are any of you guys going to be there for Commander Day? Let's ask that
on Friday.
Yeah, on Friday.
Yes, sign up. Chill for the Patreon. Join the Patreon. It's the minimum tier. You get to play games with Jake and Joel. It's going to be all day Friday.
All day, son. If you're a patron, make sure you go sign up.
Yeah,
it's a good time.
Go sign up.
Long day. Boys, later. Jake, I'm going to kick it back to our call.
Sure. All right, guys. Thanks again.
Later.
Bye. Goodbye.
Chat. We're going to do a little bit more. But we got to talk about the sponsors on the channel real quick. Get back to our regularly scheduled program. As you know, Moxfield is where we keep all of our deck lists. Thank you to Moxfield for sponsoring the channel. If you need any of our deck lists, it's there. If you go, hey Joel, you were just talking about this Brawl deck, tell me to put it on there and I'll put it on there for you. I just did that with Jasper Flint today, actually. I was tweeting about it and somebody was like, I need that deck list, and I went, here, you got it. Here's the Moxfield. Thank you to Moxfield for sponsoring. Also want to shout out MTG Stocks. I'm doing a little reverse order thing tonight. MTG Stocks, if you want to track the prices of cards over time, you got to go and check out their premium service. They have got some excellent features over there.
They really do have some great features where you can set alerts for cards, that kind of stuff.
Got to go check it out. MTG Stocks. Type it in, ! MTG Stocks. Go check it out. All-time highs, all-time lows. Y'all see them on the channel all the time. Dragon Shield, congratulations on 25 years. Thank you for sponsoring the channel as long as you have.
25 years of Dragon Shields.
Yep. If you didn't see this at the beginning of the stream, Dragon Shield sent us a little 25 anniversary bottle here. Look, it's kind of swirling there because it's been sitting. I'll try and get it swirling here while we're talking. But happy 25th anniversary to Dragon Shield. Y'all, you know it's the only sleeves that you need. Oh shit, what I really don't want to do is break this bottle while I'm sitting here at the computer. That would be awful.
That would be a crazy clip.
Bro, gold everywhere. Like this gold sticky fluid everywhere.
Watch there be something on there that's like, please don't shake.
No. It's
like there's a chance for it to just go absolutely. I mean, that is wild, dude. That's really cool looking. So it looks like dragon fire in a bottle.
Yeah, exactly. Cool. Dragon Shield, thank you so much. We appreciate you. TCG Player, y'all saw him on the channel tonight. I actually met with our contact over at TCG Player today. We got a lot of cool stuff planned for the future with TCG Player. If you need to buy a card off the internet, you got to go there. That's where all the sellers are. All the sellers competing for your price, competing for your purchase.
One person will undercut another person so to sell their thing faster than the other person. So definitely go check out that marketplace.
Absolutely how it goes. Drip Shop. We are live on Drip Shop this Saturday. There is a link pinned at the top of the chat. You will receive
I did see somebody went and signed up.
Oh,
tell us how much. Tell us how much free money you got at Drip to use over there.
17 is the record, I think. Patrons, tell me if somebody beat 17. I can't remember if somebody did last time. But our next show is Saturday. We've got 3 collector booster boxes of OTJ that we are giving away. All 3 full boxes of collector boosters. You can be there for the giveaways if you use that link that's pinned up there at the top of chat. It's like over here somewhere, I think. Use that link.
I got 15.
Go sign up. That RSVPs you for that show. and it gives you some credit to use in the store at the show. We're also going to be running a nice little pull box game where you can buy a random card from our pull box, where we have got some very cool cards. We've got a $5 version and a $20 version this time out. You can be pulling some very cool looking stuff from this pull box. Got a fun game you can buy into there. Catch you on Saturday, 9 p.m. Eastern. Go out RSVP if you haven't already. Get your free credit, and we'll see you there for spending. And then Jake, all weekend we were blessed by them letting us travel to San Francisco, but Card Conduit.
Yeah.
Card Conduit
is a great spot to sell your cards if you have cards that are piling up. I know that we've said this a lot. I'm sure some of you are like, oh, they're back at it again. Yeah, if you have a bunch of cards that are, yeah, if you have cards that are like $1 or more and you just want to easily sell them, you aren't going to get market price for these cards. These are buy list prices, which means they're going to be sold to Card Conduit with enough margin so that Card Conduit can make money. This saves you time, and it gets you cash for your cards. So if you are the kind of person who wants to take the time and price out all your cards and nickel and dime them and get the most out of your value, then this might not be the service for you, but you're going to be spending a lot more time pricing them out and doing all of that. So if you want to get rid of stuff quickly and in bulk, then Card Conduit is a really good way to go. And we've had a lot of patrons use it. I've used it. We get a lot. It blows my mind.
We get tweeted at and shared with in the Discord people's receipts from Card Conduit.
Yeah,
they're like,
people do
I sent
really
a
well
stack
over there
of cards that I was not playing anymore, did not want or need anymore. They gave me $400 and they took 12 cents and a loaf of bread. It's crazy, man. I'm exaggerating the fees, but they're low and they mostly want your bread. So send them some white loaf and your MTG cards. Our rep over at Card Conduit right now is going, guys, you got to abandon the bread joke. I've gotten too many pieces of bread.
Don't do the bread thing anymore.
Y'all, just pack your cards up, send them out, pack and ship, get the best buy list price, fast processing.
I remember I sold like $450 worth of stuff, and after they came back with their fee, which make sure to use code JAJAM to save on your fees, but after the fee and after them taking into account grading, it was like I sold $450 worth of cards for like $420, and that saves me so much time. Now, yes, I could have taken them into the marketplace and tried to sell them on eBay individually, and it would have taken a lot of time, and I probably wouldn't have got much more. But yeah, it's definitely an amazing service. So if you haven't used it, it's a product that we stand behind, and they sponsored our trip out to Command Fest San Francisco, which, shout out to Laughing Dragon, was a really good time. But yeah, we made a video there for Card Conduit, and you're going to see that video in the coming weeks. I don't know how long it's going to be, but
I'd say weeks.
We're going to have a fun video about buy listing cards and some interesting info in there.
I see some people in chat right now, $530 for 65 cards, 500 total, about 100 cards. DNR Retro, if y'all can share or remember, do you remember what your fees were on that? Huge shout out and thank you to our channel sponsors. Y'all allow us to do what we do, and the sponsors just make it easier. Walter Aguilar with the $5 super chat, solidifying his role as the stream monarch. All hail. Walter said, first con ever, you guys made the event for me, as did my fellow patrons. Thanks for everything y'all do. Cheers, and
thanks,
hashtag stay safe. We did.
It was fun. Also, Walter gave me something really cool. Oh, I haven't unpacked my bag.
I've got mine right here. What's up, biatch? Look at this. Walter, I don't know if you can see it because I gotta, okay, let me see if I can just fix the zoom here. Walter gave me, oh yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty sweet.
Walter gave me this, there you go. Look at that crimp, y'all. Walter gave me this Monarch token when he saw me. This massive crimp on the bottom, dude. This token is really just cool. And just like, talk about one that stays on the field. Just something cool to look at. Be like, oh, that's the crimped Monarch token. So Walter, yeah, thank you, buddy. We appreciate you.
Yeah, and then Walter got me an artist proof Hedron Crab, dude, which is just crazy, man.
Crazy.
That's a old favorite of mine. So thank you, Walter. Seriously, so much. Really cool.
Walter's DNR on $530 for 65 cards was charged $10.80 using our 10% discount code JAJAM. Make sure you do use that if you're checking out over there. Wow.
Yeah, Chat, that's really cool.
We are in the after party. So what do you say? If you got to go, hit the like button for us. We would appreciate that. Did we get to 69 this stream? Oh, we got to 69 likes.
Yeah, boy.
Strike that. We don't need your like. Click like if you want to. We got to our 69. Right. That's all we needed. We are right now going to wrap it up. I want to show you all this. Let's run the Jasper Flint deck. Oh, actually, Jake, that deck we drafted still present.
Is it still there?
Oh yeah.
Oh, I think we have one more loss on it, don't we?
Maybe that's what we need to do.
Let's complete this and get some prizes.
Oh no, chat, I'm gonna transition one more time. I'm really sorry. Just like close your eyes for a second. I'm gonna transition one more time. Sorry for the back-to-backs. I just pressed the wrong thing. Oh yeah, there we go. Wow, it worked.
Oh, let's take a look at it really quick. Ooh, we're at 3, going for 4.
We're 4-2. No, we're 4-2 right now. So this deck has, at the 1 drops, Armadillo, Skullduggery, and Unfortunate Accident. Crimes, notably. Okay. Crimes. Bovine Intervention, crime. Journey to Nowhere, crime. Omenport Vigilante, double strike if you've committed a crime. Sterling Keykeeper, repeatable crime. Blood Hustler, value for crimes. Caustic Bronco.
Good. Amazing.
Damn, this is a card I didn't talk about. I feel like I pulled this in every pool that I had, and it always was a banger. Every time I resolved
we have 2 Vadmir in here. Oh my god, this deck is so good.
Servant of the Stinger, crime stuff, 2 crimes, 2 payoffs for crimes. That
card is amazing.
Yeah.
This card is freaking amazing.
Vigi 3/3, Mystical Tether, crime, Sheriff of Safe Passage, curve.
Sorry. Yeah.
Flyer, crime value. No. This is 2 for 1 right out of the gate. Love that. Lasso, crime, Wanted Griffin, flyer, assassin if something's taking damage, and then our top end with a 4/5. The deck goes fast.
What was in our sideboard? I just want to see if we
another Armadillo, glamour, getaway glamour. Exile target non-token creature, return it, and then destroy target creature if no other creature has greater power. Destroy a tapped creature.
And Ariat's Lullaby.
This is possible. We could see this if we were just going straight up removals.
The only thing I would cut for that would be like the Heartless Pillage. Would be like the Ariats would just be more removal, you know?
Yeah. Well, I don't want to cut Heartless Pillage. I really like this card. And
then the Sterling Keykeeper. Oh, we already have one in the deck. That's right. We ended up cutting one. That's right.
And then this is just save a thing. We didn't really ever need this kind of stuff. The saddle. Desert Stew,
we had so much removal. We had to cut shit like Desert Stew.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah. Then we got a Torpor Orb.
Okay.
For the
looks good
for the old collection. So let's run this back.
It looks good to me. All right, we running it.
1 loss. That's all we're playing here tonight is 1 loss. Chat, thanks to y'all for hanging out. Like we said, biggest thing here, we've got Commander Play Day on Friday. So if you want to play some Commander with us over Spell Table, Jake and I'll be running that all day Friday. And then Saturday we got that drip show. So y'all come through. Don't have to buy anything. Just turn it on. That is oh shit. We don't get to go first, but we do get turn 2 Vadmir, and we've got a backup. I'd say we're gonna keep this.
Yeah, we love this hand.
Yep.
We love the shit out of this hand.
We go Vadmir, hope they don't have a response. Ooh, they don't have anything.
And if they do have a response, we go Vadmir.
Second Vadmir, enjoy your life.
All right, now this might seem stupid to say, but make sure you don't accidentally play your second Vadmir.
I'm not going to do that. but we are going to go ahead and.
Do we shoot the sheriff here?
It's an outlaw. It's a rogue.
Oh, it is. It is. Do we buzzard fly over? What does the buzzard do?
ETBs with a +1/+1 counter on if a creature died this turn.
Ooh, so we should plot that soon.
Well, I mean, this would be a good target for the bovine because we're gonna get a 3/3 on our Vadmir and be able to swing.
Oh, will we?
Yeah, every time we commit a crime, we put a +1/+1. And this is destroy target artifact.
And then
creature.
what that's gonna do? Okay, and then that sets us up for next turn to be able to plot away
shoot.
buzzard and shoot if we need to. Yeah, I'm fine with this.
Let's just get the value rolling on Vadmir here. I don't want to slow down on our
I like it
drop.
too. Yeah. And now we're winning the race as well. Now, if they have removal, this is absolutely going to be it. There it is.
Yep, that's fine. Now we can still Vadmir plot buzzard.
We can Vadmir plot. Yeah.
Oh, hello. We brought a standard deck. What did you bring?
They're like, okay, so all right, and now we have shoot the sheriff online, so we can get value from buzzard, value on Vadmir. There's a lot going in our hand here. We need to not draw lands.
I was gonna say it'd be nice to not see the 7th land this game. We don't need the 7th land in this deck, unfortunately.
Yeah. Yeah, no blocks. If we get that buzzard online, that's pretty sweet. Now we're talking. Can we journey? Oh, journey's a creature, isn't it?
Journey's creature only. Exile target creature.
Okay, so if we shoot the sheriff right now, we can buzzard. Oh man, I don't think we do that though, do we?
No, I don't think we do either. I think that unfortunately
we just swing.
We're gonna have to play that buzzard as a 2/1 here, just so that we can swing. This is an instant, so we can still.
Now, if we were to journey and exile that thing. That still doesn't help buzzard, right? Who cares? We just swing, right?
We go to attacks here. I mean, we've got our trick.
All right.
There we go. We're still fine. This is instant speed. I don't want to play buzzard yet. I'm still like, what are they doing? Why'd they untap? We're still ahead. Especially because we're responding. We're just gonna stay. We're just gonna stay. 5/9. It was great. It was great. Honestly, we had a blast. It was packed. When Jake and I go, it's work and pleasure. And so there's always like, you know, satisfy the sponsor that got us to the trip, make a video for them, satisfy the event that they're asking us to be there and letting us do this stuff for free. And so there's like some obligation to them. There's certain events they want us to do. And then on top of everything, we want to play.
All right, that's chill. Even if they crack in for 4, I think this is chill, right?
I was just going to go ahead and shoot the Resilient Roadrunner so we can get a counter on it. So we can get a counter on Vadmir, but I guess we could just wait. Get the buzzard value.
Yeah, because we want that buzzard value, especially if we didn't play it last turn.
Yeah, we'll take 4.
Yeah.
We're going to have 6 mana here. There we go.
Okay.
Now we're doing
things. We can shoot the sheriff, we can Keykeeper, and we can... Oh man, there's so much going on here. All right, we're about to see removal for Vad, maybe.
Vad is going to die here.
That's fine. Okay.
Damn, son.
So a creature died. That thing dies.
2 creatures
Buzzard comes out.
Oh, it doesn't matter, does it?
I mean, honestly, I love what we're working with here. That thing is going to tap something down the rest of the game with our mana.
And
then we're holding premium removal. Yeah. So we have a flyer here that puts them on a 5-turn clock. Yeah, no blocks. And they know that.
Our Ox has done like 6 or 8 damage to us. 4 1/1s.
Oh my god, fuck a duck. Okay, so Sterling Keykeeper will now be blocking and
yeah, blocking, tapping, something. I'm not really sure.
But it'll block the... Oh man, this is tough. We can essentially just eat 1/1s.
Yeah, we're fine.
Do we send the 3/2?
Yeah.
I think we do, right?
Yeah. This is the downside of this type of deck is we don't really have a lot of top end. And so now that they've dealt with, well, I mean, also we've just gotten flooded. What can you do?
Yeah. Is it worth it to like journey the 2/2 that way we can tap down 1/1s? Or just like it forces our opponent to actually swing the 1/1s into the 2/2 if they want to go wide. I don't know.
Well, the thing is that they can also pump the power ahead of time, but then we can just tap the one that gets pumped. Yeah, I mean, I'm like, we've got so much other removal in here. I think we're just using this on the 2/2 to make our choices easier.
I mean, you're probably right.
This is dumb, but I'm doing it. I feel like it. Let's see what happens. End it and send it.
That has to be done at sorcery speed, right? The mercenary thing?
Correct.
Okay,
so response, all outlaws get +2/+0. All creatures you control get +2/+0. Probably
like a burn bright. I mean, well, then we're dead either way.
Probably what we're about to see here. If it's just the full send. Yep, there it is. We also got to remember they went first, y'all. Great train heist. Okay, so before...
Oh, it's still going to deal the damage, but yeah.
Yeah, but... Oh, no, we're one...
What a smack.
One down. Can't do anything about great train
what
heist.
A fucking
damn, dude,
smack.
They just like drew so well. What do you do?
Well, GG that deck.
What do you do? We went second. We were behind the 8-ball the entire time. And we absolutely got flooded. Everything was against us there. This deck got 4 wins. It was just a lot
not
of
bad.
Yeah, it needed some top end. It was not how you want to build a limited deck typically, but not bad. Not bad. It was fun.
Yeah.
It was fun while it was.
That 4 mercenaries into a burn bright type thing on great train heist. Oh my goodness. That was really good, dude.
Sure. You know what I'm saying? Sure. Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
Let's
really
play
nothing
one with
you
Jasper
could do there.
and see if we can get a good game in with it.
Sure.
I'm going to talk all this cool shit about it, and then it's going to be like removal every time we play. Oh, we're playing against Loot, the key to everything. Here we go.
Okay.
They're going first. We keep this.
That's a good hand, dude.
We have a pirate to reveal. We have a removal. Yeah, dude. Arboreal Grazer.
That'll get you on a turn 2 loot. Oh boy. I'm already feeling like this one's going to be tough with that Grazer.
We shall see. We're going to get to go blank them on curve, which is always really mean. We can feed the swarm
cool
on
to
loot.
see the polluted.
Turn 2 as well. Oh, dude, man. Brawl has gotten so fun with the fetches into... Oh, we cannot feed the swarm because of Ward 1.
Yep.
Lovely.
Mm-hmm.
We don't have a play. We don't have a play. I guess that sucks. That sucks, man.
Mm-hmm. Let's see what he does.
That's just about to be a shit ton of fucking value.
Mm-hmm.
And there's nothing we can do.
It's like, I'll play this land.
Yeah, sure.
Thank you.
Land for turn. All right. Could have been worse.
Value.
I mean, that's what we're building. That's what we're playing too.
Ooh, I like what this player has going on here.
Yeah, I mean,
this is gonna be tough for you, bro.
You're helping. You're really helping.
Oh man. There's nothing I can do about this. I think you cycle that thing though. You can do that. All right. Forsaken Miner is actually not bad on this board. Wait, but Forsaken
deck. I hate when people do this shit.
I mean, Ragavan pretty much does what Loot does.
Yeah, I guess we're just gonna go ahead and get Flint on.
Get that lizard out there.
And draw a bunch of fucking cards. Oh, I opened up my opening hand with the best cards in Magic the Gathering. What the fuck did you play? I'm like, I brought my pirates. Thank you for pairing me against Ragavan and Rhystic Study.
How many cards are in their deck right now? I just want to see their velocity.
83.
83. Wow. What are you at? 88? They've seen 5 more cards than you already? This is insane. Insane.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen a deck do okay. All right. All right. We're done.
Ooh.
Good job.
Holy cannoli.
I love the pairing system in this one, man. Really fun. Yeah, I just didn't get to play, Walter. I sat there and watched that person jerk off on my face and then had to move on.
Oh my god. Picante. Yeah. Oh man,
I play this top tier EDH deck card. I play this top tier EDH card. I play this top tier EDH card.
Yeah.
I
forgot that stuff like the Wilds of Eldraine Enchanting Tales slot brought stuff like Rhystic Study over to Arena. That's
I don't
nutty.
have to think. I just play the cards and they do the thing. Yeah, they just got an insane start.
I love Ragavan. Ragavan is one of my favorite Magic cards.
Turn 2 Loot, turn 3 Rhystic Study, turn 4 Ragavan, Sword of Hearth and Home Swing. Cool. You piece of shit.
How do you feel though? How about you play turn 1 Ragavan and live the dream?
Fantastic looking at this fucking hand. I'm gonna do Sulfurous
Why
Springs
are you playing that
Ragavan?
Dick. Just good card dot deck.
Pirate.
All right, Ragavan turn 1.
Warm P. Bro. Warm P.
Can't believe you're playing that Ragavan now.
Warm P dot deck on my face.
What are you playing over there? Mishra? Okay.
Mishra claimed.
Oh, I love what your deck has going on here. All right, it's a... Oh, wait.
Can you give me 2 ticks of a titty? There we go.
Yeah.
I actually kind of love this because we can play Forsaken Miner too.
Pretty good.
Thank you for the mana rock. Thank you for the mana rock.
Look at Ragavan doing that Ragavan shit.
Now I'm having the turn that I got so bitchy about. So far.
The shoe's on the other table.
Now I've put the shoe all over my wiener. Oh, look, Cavalcade. Feed the Swarm.
Okay, well, it's good you got a good start because Cavalcade or Cavalcade is a terrible card. Let's see what you get. God, I love playing other people's shit. Oh my god. Oh, sack an artifact? Yeah, sure, why not?
Well,
sack your treasure to draw
I guess
2?
we can just
find a land?
Clean up their Cavalcade for 2 mana. Well, let's just stay off the board.
I think playing Demand Answers is probably a good choice. But you can do both.
I do need a land here.
Yeah, you want a land, dude.
I need a land.
Yeah.
Sack our little treasure.
Come on, land.
Ooh, that sucks.
Well, at least we dig. We dig past.
That sucks. Jasper, there's not the play, chat, because we can't get lands with Jasper. It's only spells. Okay. There's our mana, thank God.
That's a land. You sure you don't want to play it as the other side?
I don't think so. We are going to get some cleanup, though, because we can go 2 things here. Or we can just get Jasper going.
I like the idea you had of just getting the Cavalcade off the field, but I like Jasper as well. I don't really see anything massive coming from that enchantment yet.
No, this one will deal damage. No, it's all good. They're not going to attack with that.
They're either going to play creatures and get Cavalcade value, or they're going to remove your commander, is my thought. And if they would remove your commander, I imagine they would have removed Ragavan already.
Yeah, I think they would have. I think this is a Mishra right here, which will be perfect because we could potentially top deck removal. Yeah, you ain't attacking with veto. 3 cards, baby. Shieldred's Edict.
So you can just cast that shit?
Yeah.
That. Sacrifices a non-token creature. Yeah. Seems good. Deadly Dispute. What does that do?
Sack an artifact or creature, draw 2 cards, create a treasure.
Looks like Forsaken Miner's getting sacrificed, right?
Oh, I can't do that. Yeah. I can do it after this.
Let's find
Miner.
A land. Land. What a time to be alive. Oh yeah, you're just setting yourself up. This is going to be a concede from the opponent pretty soon here. I'm feeling
I would
it.
assume so, right?
Well, look at you're at 84 cards. They're at 83, so they've dug a little bit. Oh, well, that's kind of cool. You can just swing and play that in response. Yeah. The only thing better than a T1 Ragavan is a 3-2 Ragavan.
Shit.
Ah. Discard a card.
I don't think we need the Enforcer at this point.
Yeah, that's seeming pretty mid.
It's a good turn 2.
Yeah.
Not a good turn 5.
It's a fine card. Yeah.
So chat, this is what the Jasper deck is supposed to do here. Get value. I mean, we've still got a full ass grip and we have a better board than them.
You just said ass grip.
Ass grip. Ask me about my ass grip.
Okie dokie. Ooh, Gex.
It's fine.
All right.
We got 2 removals. Oh, we can return to the battlefield 10.
Look at
we're
that.
gonna commit other crimes. We're not gonna do this right this second. We got to see how much mana we're gonna get.
God,
Destroy
Arena
each.
makes me see how good cards are.
Oh, look.
Arena's just like, did you know that this card works like this? And I'm like, wow, that's what it does. Jasper Flint, dude. This card's fun. Do we have the mana left over to get it? Mountain.
Destroy each non-land permanent with mana value 1 or less.
Yep. Oh,
It's
never
gonna
mind.
get our own Ragavan. I don't think we want it. It doesn't hit anything on their side.
Yeah.
I think we're gonna get some
Shoot
shit
the
going
sheriff.
here. Yeah, we're gonna shoot the sheriff here. And then
That's
we've
going to
got
be the concession.
2 red left over. No, we need this one and then this one. Shoot the sheriff.
That thing is not an outlaw.
We are declining. We're gonna get so many.
That's game. Yeah.
That is more along the lines of what this deck does.
Yeah.
DNR.
Yeah, that's pretty good. You want to run it back? Do one more?
Yeah, let's do one more. Let me see if I built anything else. Oh, I did build Stella. That's put together. But let's just run back Jasper since we talked so much about Jasper.
That was fun.
Going first, I mean, this deck is really like a mid-range grindy. It's like a Rakdos mid-range deck, but a brawl.
Right.
Because it doesn't need, I mean, you saw like 2 Outlaws on the field, 3 Outlaws on the field. As I'm adding cards that help me as I tune, I'm just taking Outlaws out because I don't need so many. You saw my hand there. It was 80% Outlaws, 90% Outlaws. Opponent's going first.
Ooh. God, I don't hate your hand. Your hand's fine.
No, this is fine. We got a turn 2, a turn 3, and a turn 4. Outlaw.
You just go Shatter Skull here, I imagine.
Yeah.
On turn 1.
Yeah.
Do you ever play Shatter Skull for the front side of the card, or is it always mostly?
No,
you do.
Oh yeah. If it's 6 or more, it's twice X damage divided as you choose.
Good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll play that.
Oh, now I'm wondering if you even need to play it. Mabes.
Yeah, we're gonna
It is a
save
crime.
We're gonna save it at this point because we can play our commander without it, and our commander's our value.
Mm-hmm.
And it always comes into play untapped for 3 if we want it to. For 3 life.
Ooh, Orzhov, yeah.
Oh yeah. This is where we really like the Enforcer.
Yeah. Turn 2, don't care if it dies.
That's fine. Counterspell.
Ooh, Lannery.
Yeah, we're just going Lannery here.
Yes, please.
This is the kind of turn where we're just doing pressure because they're going to have counterspells over there. We got to fight through them. Laughing Jasper Flint doesn't have to come down until our hand is literally empty if we don't want to. That's another beauty of this commander, is it doesn't have to hit turn. It's not a curve commander if you don't need it to be.
Yeah.
When I played Joel, there was a child at the table, so I didn't get this side of him. Yes, there was a 7th grade girl sitting across the table from me when I sat down at that event, and so I minded my P's and Q's. Spectacle. Good to see you too. See, that's the kind of stuff that we wanted to do right there, by the way. Oh.
Ooh. Wooded to go grab the Blood Crypt. Seems good.
3 mana. They got all the mana in the world over there. They're gonna do things.
I think we just resolve or try to resolve Jasper, right?
I don't know if we do here.
No? Okay.
I think we just put more pressure on the board. I think I'm going to play Riveteer's Requisitioner here and go get my Surveil land and make sure we're good.
Okay.
On the next one. So we'll go like this. Yeah, see, they're still sitting horse shit over there. Go like this. It's like if you want to counter it now so I don't get the die trigger treasure. There we go. We'll do this. Go get this. We wooded foothills into our Surveil land. Dun, 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 dun. We surveil. We have 5 mana, 6 possible next turn.
Walter, their brains are firing on all cylinders.
Wayward Devil is 100% right. I told that story all weekend, Wayward, because I was so impressed with how good she was and like well spoken. We don't want another land on top.
So you need to sleeve your deck, man.
I've been thinking about it. This is just some uncommons, you know.
I do kind of wish the uncommons were weathered, like the front of the cards was weathered. That'd be cool.
That'd be cool if they had front altar sleeves that you could buy as well. Make cards look retro. Well, then they can't sell retro cards. It's all about the almighty dollar. Got him down to 23. We're winning. Oh, they're 22.
It's all about the almighty dollar.
Everything is all about the almighty dollar.
We is old. They haven't had the ganja or the booze yet. Yeah,
I mean, I will tell you.
I'm gonna look up later what ganja and booze are, but
I don't know
if
you remember
right.
what Saturday's date was. Ooh, laughing.
Does anybody in chat want to know what? Want to let me know what ganja and booze are? Come and stay.
Yeah, Wayward. If you know what Saturday was, there's maybe a reason I was missing my storm triggers, and the 7th grader was having to keep me caught up.
Have you guys seen the post on Reddit of the dude playing with unsleeved vintage MTG cards? Oh, no, I have not. That makes me want to cry. She kept pointing out triggers. That's wild. Yeah, opponent is probably deciding whether or not they're going to use their counter spell.
Yeah, I mean, at some point... I mean, they could also be board wiping in this deck. We're playing against such an obnoxious deck right now. Like, I live in instant speed. That's where I live. Such an obnoxious deck. It's a sorcery speed. You know, I think it's worth it to just go ahead and do this. Because we've got the Shatter Skull. This, we only take 1. All right.
Come in. Move. Go. Get out of here.
Fang, I'm glad you're starting to catch on.
Sometimes she decides to sit right under me and I'm like, dog.
First strike and hexproof. Here's my Jasper. Here's my pitiless plunderer.
You take me under your wing? Okay, good. Gadget Booze is a legendary creature team up from March and the Machine. God, that's so good.
Oh, it has first strike?
Buzz has any deck but, or no, who said that?
Fang. I'm glad people are starting to catch on.
Oh, that's funny.
I don't play obnoxious decks. You watch. You're about to see an extra turn spell. I promise. I know what I'm playing against here. I promise you. Bro, if there's not an extra turn spell right here, I don't have any faith in America as a whole. Like the country, all of it.
Oh, wow.
Yep.
Lemon,
there you
why
go.
are you under here?
Time warp for free. Here's their combat trick. Oh, look at that. Burn down the house for free.
Yeah.
This deck is just so stupid.
Does that not die? Okay, good. At least you killed that shit.
Yeah, Massacre Girl gets kills. I mean, we've got a free burn down the house.
I think
a free. Yeah, I mean, we're just so fucked.
Just wait.
Our set is just so dumb.
Yeah. Well, you got a lot of treasure tokens. Okay. Okay. This is really bad, but let's see what happens.
We've already lost.
Yeah.
Because we're just playing against a stupid deck in a format that they do not maintain whatsoever.
I'll tell you, I like to end the game on a loss. It always leaves me feeling salty. And then, you know, you come back wanting more. Thirsty for more because of all the salt, you know?
Hang on, let's look through at all the fun cards that they're playing in this deck that I definitely shouldn't be salty about at all.
Yeah.
Oh, look, another fun card.
Oh, this shit's over. Oh my goodness. Tell us one positive thing about their deck.
My favorite part of their deck is all they have to do is attack once with their commander. That's my favorite part. What's everybody else's favorite part?
What a nutty card, man.
We're not ending on a loss. Oh, my commander has hexproof. Is that bad?
I'm going to take a 10-1 while you get into the beginning of this.
Do it, man. We actually get to go first. Amazing. 90% of being good at Magic is going first. So we're good. We're in a better place. We're keeping this. I wonder if they know what colors I'm in. Ugh. Discard .deck coming in hot. We got to get our hand on the battlefield. Duress. Oh my god. Duress. Who'd have ever thought? Who'd have ever thought? Not this guy. Who'd have ever thought? Tiny bones. The bones are tiny and so's your tiny bone. Tiny bone. Tiny bone. Excuse me. Come here. All right. Can we untap with Laughing Jasper? Yeah, Nico, we're almost done here. We're going to wrap out with this last match. Just couldn't end on that last one. Mind Rot. I called the first spell, Jake. It was Duress. Here we're going to play a version of Mind Rot against us. Oh no, we're Blood Chiefs thirsting our Glint Sleeve. Have we also got a removal spell for the Laughing Jasper? No, we get one card. Yeah, we'll take the Phyrexian Arena. And actually, we're going to get a little sexy here because we can drill bit for one if they don't have an effect here. And I'm assuming if they had an effect, they would have played it there. We really just want to do a combat damage here.
Remember, Tiny Bones has Death Touch.
No, it does not.
Oh, I thought it does.
Oh, the new Tiny Bones does.
Oh, that's old Tiny Bones.
Correct.
My bad.
Let's see your hand.
Drill bit is such a good card.
6 mana creature. The removal spell or this.
But the removal?
Oh yeah. Yeah. I mean, a 6 mana creature, return creatures that aren't in their graveyard yet. They got 3 lands and a 6 mana creature plus a card we don't know. Destroy Jasper. That's fine.
Okay.
We got Phyrexian Arena online when we were at 25, dude. We're good to Golden Retriever. This is about to get insane.
Do you just go back to back Jasper?
Actually,
like we know that they don't have shit to do about it.
Right.
Yeah.
Sure. If they top deck and never removal for it, we're just like, okay.
Right.
Bones? Tiny Bones? Tiny Bones is a jumpstart card, OG. Here
Annie
comes the
has
honk.
some late walks, and so Lemon's being very needy. She's like, why is she gone right now?
Destroy target creature with power 2 or less? Oh, wow.
Oh, this game is over.
Well, I don't know. The Haunt of High Tower does have lifelink, and we don't currently have an answer. Well, we do have a 6/5 flying. What is this? Whenever a card
no, I mean, I'm just talking
from anywhere, put a counter on it. It attacks.
Well, what does Cruel Cut do, first of all?
2 to destroy target creature with power 2 or less.
Okay. Maybe kill Tiny Bones and play Gonti?
It doesn't give us a flying blocker, and that's 4 lifelinking power in the air next turn.
Yeah, you're probably right. Just run the muscle out. Get the muscle out there.
Yeah, I think unfortunately we need to go
muscly.
Rakdos.
Get muscly.
And we could make 3 mana off of this because we can sack one of the things to tower. But I don't see anything that I really want to do for 3 mana either. I think we're just going to tap here. So I can do this, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Get the muscle out. Yes. Muscle on through.
All right. So if they can make me discard a card before they attack, we're not going to be able to block. We could sacrifice Laughing Jasper Flint at this point, but I think we'd just rather take 5 lifelinking damage in the air one time than lose Jasper right now, just because we should be revealing. Okay, so they're desperate cycling.
Once upon a barren moor.
We should be in a place here where their cards are very valuable to us.
Right.
Oh, nice. Braves will
Ooh, a virus beetle.
Each opponent discards a card. So here it is. I think we're going Gonti here. No, we're going Hostile, because Hostile just makes them discard. And they're down to 1 card now. All right, so that's going to be a 5/5 when it swings.
Mean. You're killing it, right? With the muscle? That's the goal, right?
I guess. I mean,
we're going to outpace them with Arena as long as we can.
Put a +1/+1 counter on it. So it's actually going to be a 6 when it attacks.
Oh, then, if we know they're tapped out. Yeah, this just needs to die. This thing is too much.
Resolve. Yes to blockers. Boom.
Now is the time for this thing to die.
The only question is we could eat Laughing Jasper, give Rakdos indestructible. I actually think that's what we're gonna do.
Yeah. Fuck yeah.
Because we'll also get some value off of this.
Hell yes. Jasper's like, it is a good day to die.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck! Easy. God damn it. Well, he's going to survive, but we're not going to kill it.
Can you disfigure for 1?
No, I don't have any more mana.
Wait, so what ended up happening was...
Haunt, when a card... I just did the math wrong because I never
What
play
does Mind Drain do?
Card. Discards 2 cards.
That. Get those cards out of their hand. I wish there was a way to know the good old days before you've actually left them. These are those days, guys. These are the days. Oh, appreciate you, Walter.
Thank you very much for the $5. Crowns in chat.
We'll update the monarch.
If you got a crown, give us a crown. Give us a crown.
Oh, all right.
Things are not looking good as far as
that was
things go.
Okay, so there was a play mistake there then when we sacked the Jasper. We just needed them both to die.
Correct.
Got it.
Okay, well, suck on that. When a card is put into an opponent's graveyard from anywhere, fucking dude, every time I play a fucking spell, Jesus. Well, this will create blockers. I mean, this will create things that we can eat, and we're still open for disfigure if we need it.
We're biding our time, and we have the arena. So this game, I still feel like we have this. We just have to get the hunt.
What a clutch Haunt of Hightower. I've never seen this card perform. Oh, dude, if they top deck a really good spell here, I'm just like, God damn it.
Okay, so now you're going to sacrifice something to give it indestructible, and you can still block.
No, it taps it. It taps it.
Okay.
There's a reason they're doing this.
Well, fine. But we still ate a thing and survived a removal spell. They're not going to be able to do that very much.
Really would love to just top deck a fucking removal here.
Yeah.
8 with lifelink coming in hot.
Well, we do have 2 cards to draw because of the arena, so. Come on, baby. There's a Massacre Girl.
I don't think Massacre Girl is going to get us there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and this thing grows every fucking time. No, we're just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We're just getting flooded as fuck.
Well, then I guess we play Jasper, right?
Yeah, we got to play Jasper.
The thing is we just have to, we have to block the thing in the air, and then we got to come back. But I still don't feel like we're out. Jasper can swing. The 2/4 can swing. Could even use the mercenary to.
I can't do it in.
Actually, the 2/4 is a good blocker.
Yeah, I think that's fine. We're just gonna send this one. Get a little life back, or get a little damage back on him. Keep him at a fucking respectable life total.
I approve of this.
Have to pass another turn. I mean, if they top deck a removal, which is possible for sure,
then it still gives us time.
We really need to untap. So Kinzen will save you? How is So Kinzen gonna save me? Okay, there you go.
Okay, that does nothing.
Hello. All right, so we know that they don't
have this. I know that you do. It's just attrition. It's just attrition.
It is quite a battle. They're gaining 8 life every time that thing swings, though. Sucks. Now it's indestructible, so we're gonna have to exile it. Like, I've never fucking seen this in my life. This is unbelievable. Haunt of Hightower perfectly winning this game. What a mid card to fully take over. We're gonna sacrifice Hellspur Posse Boss here.
We are?
Yeah, because it's gonna give us a look at 4 of their cards.
Okay, good.
There is no exile in black though. Like, I think we're literally fucked.
Then we can outpace them on the ground, right? I get that it has lifelink.
9 in the air with lifelink? Yeah, what are you talking about?
There's got to be some way to answer it. Let's see if they have it in their deck.
Okay, we're gonna go here. Gonna get to look at 4 cards. Makes it a fucking 10. Hey, how about an exile target creature? Can I use that this turn?
There we go.
Oh, thank God. Holy shit. Do we fucking stabilize?
I told you, man. We never didn't have it.
Okay.
Good game. That's going to be the concede. I can already feel it.
I mean, this definitely should be the concede.
Yeah.
Get rid of that card.
And now they're suddenly starting to realize that the dream is fading.
I'll play this.
That gosh darn Jasper Flint. That might be a Karavik card. Sadly, we are going to have to win end on a win here.
I just can't believe the fucking luckiest streamery bullshit I've ever seen in my life.
You had the right play there, dude, to sack the guy that's going to get us
we
the
had
most,
to dig for answers.
digging.
We were just at a dig for answers kind of life there. Yeah, sure, we'll play. We're not going to let them mill. We're just going to play this. Then we're going to risk that they don't have a hasty flying blocker, and we're going to get the damn show on the road here.
Let's get the show on the road. Send Jasper. Jasper ain't doing shit.
It's time.
Hell, you could send Ragavan.
Time to get the... Well, I don't want to just throw him into a virus beetle when we're going to top deck 6 removals next turn if they don't wipe the board.
Yeah.
That should be concede phase. Yeah, there it is. Oh, well. I'm going to try and keep it up.
Okay. Good optimism from them.
Time.
Look at that go. Oh my goodness gracious. This is the worst ever spell table card. You just can't can't play this guy in spell table. Yeah, not even worth it.
Nope.
Unplayable. 100%. Look at the fucking value from laughing Jasper Flint. That's wild, dude. This guy's good.
Oh shit.
The opponent's like, yeah, dude, just hit me with it. I'm ready to die. They're like, I know I've got a damnation in here somewhere. Just give me a sec. Fang, Jake's optimism is MVP. I need to take some screenshots here.
Jake's optimism.
For me in the future, when I'm having a down day, I'll be like, Jake's optimism is the MVP. Jake's optimism through the roof, baby.
Yeah, we just don't need this.
Yeah, this game is over, but I am impressed that they're sticking with it. They are like, there is a chance.
They draw a card here. Nope, not a removal for the Jasper. That sucks. Here's a 6. Now,
oh my goodness, look at it go. Jake's optimism cured cancer. Wow. Look at my optimism go. Look at the freaking value. Yes, there it is.
Yeah,
there
so
it
Jasper
is.
Flint can get out of hand,
Cool.
dude. It's pretty
Cool
much like
commander.
you got to keep it off the field. That's very much the game plan here. This deck in its current form is available on our Mox field. Go check it out. I think ! Mox field is a command. Let's see if it is.
Gods of Magic, Gods of Might.
There we go.
Les Walters lotto ticket tonight.
We store all our commander decks on Mox field. Go follow us there. Does this actually work? Let's see, chat. Yeah, look at that. It's the top deck right now. Joel's Outlaws.
I need to go in here and do some updates. This reminds me. It's not top priority, but it's something I want to get done.
These two are my current kind of brawl builds that I'm testing and tuning and testing and tuning.
I like the Jasper Flint, dude.
That's a good call, Buzz. Is that the Sokins and 2 tokens can be Massacre Girl targets?
Mm-hmm.
Raise it up. The thing is with Hightower was like the perfect counter to our strategy, because we have a lot of like sacrifice synergy and die synergy, but every time that happens, this Hightower gets bigger. Everybody, I hope you have a wonderful night. Thanks for hanging out with us this long. We will see you patrons, we will see you on Friday for Commander Playday. If you're not a patron, you want to participate, go join in. Any level of the Patreon gets you access to Commander Playday. That is an across the board perk. And then Saturday, 9 p.m., we will be live over on Drip Shop. Use that link at the top. Go RSVP, go sign up, get your free cash. Come pull some cards from the pull box, play some.
Come get some free
craps.
Packs of Thunder Junction,
right.
because
come
holy
hang out
shit,
with us
we're giving away so many of those.
Seriously, 36 packs? Is that right?
36 packs are getting given away, so we're going to even be doubling them up. Some people might enter a giveaway and get 2 packs of collector boosters.
Yeah,
so yeah, come hang out.
Yeah, we appreciate everybody. Love you. Bye. Have a good night.
Bye.
Have a good night. We'll see you on Friday. Bye.